Yo, hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Light issue, welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to do watch party of today's match. DLPH against Aurora. Both are from Philippines, okay? They both are from Philippines. That's a knockout match. Yo, thank you. Welcome to the stream. मेरा वॉइस चेंज हो गया शायद ज़्यादा ही शॉट कर रहा था पिकनिक पे Hey mate, there's it's me love. Let me do something crazy. I'll just go and yes sir picnic. It was good. अच्छा भी नहीं बुरा भी नहीं. Sky or someone. What is someone? क्या है ये?
Hey, have you heard about the Oasis? It's a paradise Haya created for all Adelphians.
What is Sky or someone? So you didn't win. आपका drop हो गया. क्या करो इसमें? Buy this, okay? Buy this. You get it in cheap. 70, like 30, or you get 160. I need to mute this sound. ये तो मेरा copyright आ जाएगा. Complete one match. Someone completed my match. Just tell you. Participate in gas. Phonic won. यहाँ पे टीम लिक्विड जीतेगा रे. टीम लिक्विड लग रहा है मेरे को टीम लिक्विड जीतेगा करके वो लोग का. No enough gas coin. Fuck bro. Who will win first? I think Aurora. Aurora पे जाएगा फिर यहाँ पे टीम लिक्विड.
Save cái thầy và save cái thầy và
Still 3 minutes left. For 2 minutes 7 to 10 boost 100 matches. Everything seems to be complete. TL जीतेगा हाँ वही लग रहा है. I'm also thinking TL will win. ये स्क्रीन ना बार बार चेंज हो जाता है।
おかえり。雲たちも君の話を楽しみにしてるよ。
57 Oh betul solo vessel complete delicious participate in guess ये तो ये 170 2020 करके लगा देता पूरे 3 विकेट को SRG ने इसको हराया था ना ओनिक जीतेगा इस बार यहाँ पे ओनिक जीतेगा ऑल्टारिगो के अगेंस्ट that's for sure ओनिक जीतेगा complete one match 150 them I don't know that much चलो लिलियन आंटी SRG जीतेगा SRG हाँ SRG जीतेगा टीम स्पिरिट ना टीम स्पिरिट के कैसे SRG जाएगा कराए बात Let's go. I forgot to spec 50 minutes over there. I hate doing this task. मैं सोचा था मैं शॉर्ट से करूंगा करके सोचा था मैं शॉर्ट्स पे वो स्ट्रीम करूंगा करके सोच रहा था का एडवर्टाइजमेंट नहीं करने होता था और एडवर्टाइजमेंट M7 championship कसम भाई हुआ तो एक रेंजर और एक कटोर Yo, Putri, welcome to stream.
Live from Jakarta, Indonesia, the battle will start here in M7 World Championship. Let the world see us.
Let the world see us. That's the stadium. Look at the stadium, it's so huge. हम लोग का जैसा क्रिकेट होता है ना वो लोग का वैसे स्पोर्ट ऐसा होता है गेमिंग स्पोर्ट बड़ा है बहुत बड़ा है
mlbb, the first day of knockouts, our final day in Exo Hall before we move to the historic tennis indoor stadium. Welcome to what will be a very crucial day in the history of Mobile Legends Bang Bang Esports, as it is the very first day of knockouts for the M7 World
Mirko.
Championship. It's Redmar,
Mirko
Mirko,
is
and
sitting in
nice
between.
to call the action for the first one. And yes, we are treated to some unexpected at this point. Did we expect we'll see matches again? It's Indo and PH Grand Finals rematches for the first day of knockouts.
Yeah, a lot of people in the
Mirko
comment
sitting in
section
between.
actually predicted the matchups that we were going to see, that we would see today, because they saw LaFell, Luminaire, and me.
Yep, and they kind of had an idea of how things would go.
Yeah.
And, you know, but you know what? Let's just say the draw's the draw. And I was pretty vocal about it. I was like, you know what? The draw is great. I think it's.
You're supposed to be
great.
pissed off, man.
I'm not.
Be mad.
Be angry.
You're Filipino, bro.
No one's gonna tell me how to feel.
Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry.
But yeah, I'm happy. Because, by the way, most of the people wanting a different result anyway, like there's still a chance for whatever country you're hoping for to end into the grand final.
Yeah. For the people who, for some reason, got confused with, are there actually lower brackets? Yes, we do have lower brackets.
Yes.
So the first set of matches that you're going to be seeing for the knockouts, they are all best of threes, and they are all in the upper bracket. No one is getting eliminated today. Don't worry about that.
It's kind of like knockouts, but kind of.
Yeah,
It's
Play-ins.
Knockouts to the
just-
lower bracket.
Knockout play-ins.
knockout play-ins. That's an easy way to look at it. So the schedule has shifted a bit, but don't worry, the brackets still remain the same. This is just how we ordered the matches for today. We're going to start it off with our first Grand Finals rematch in Team Liquid versus Aurora Gaming PH. We'll follow it up with Aurora Turquia and Yangon Galacticos. The third match being SRG versus Team Spirit, Alter Ego versus Onyx. Now, I know people are looking towards the first match and the last match. Naisu, between match 2 and match 3, which one is like your dark horse? Hey, this could be a low-key banger match.
Oh, Dark Horse?
They
Definitely, I would say our
they
match
changed
too.
the time.
I've always been really interested in watching Yangon
They changed
Galacticos
it.
play. Ever since we got to see them in their qualifier leading up to here, I think Mirko and I share that sentiment. But also against a team who has found the adjustments as they needed, I feel like, for the most part, too. But definitely, I
changed it,
think
no,
if I
no.
had to choose Dark Horse, because, like, we've already seen a lot of SRG, man, and Team
Yeah.
Spirit. Like, they've already played so many times. So I like watching some of these other teams kind of duke it out, especially here now that we're in the knockouts.
Yeah, are you still in the same boat, or do you think SRG and TS can whip out maybe a new element to their rivalry?
I mean,
Yes, yeah, no,
I'm
no.
on the same boat as Naisu here. I think Aurora Gaming versus Yangon Galacticos is definitely the match that I want to watch most. But yes, the second one that I want to watch is actually the Team Spirit versus SRG one. I'm actually less interested in the same PH ID matchup, just because we've seen this a lot of times before, right? Alter Ego and Onyx met twice in the playoffs of MPLID. Hey, this is going to be the second time for Aurora PH versus CLPH in this tournament.
Yep. But before we got here, we went through multiple days. Wildcard, Swiss stage, and Swiss stage was very special. So in case you missed it, here's a quick recap for you. Watch this.
TL versus
To kickstart
SLG.
our knockout stages, let's take a quick look at what happened during the Swiss stages. What surprised you the most?
I'm really surprised, as during the MPL season, they were okay, but now they're more than okay. They're very strong.
Already go 2 YG.
Karena dipandang sebelah mata, jadi semua orang nggak tertuju pada Alter Ego. Iya, Tata Ingo. Mungkin abis ini mereka bakal lihat Alter Ego.
So that's what surprised you the most? Not for me though, as it was definitely
the match between SRG and Team Liquid. Yeah, Team Liquid lost for the Filipinos, but it was one of the best, if not the best, series we've had in a long time.
After the match against SRG, we're just all frustrated.
This is the first time that we lost in an international for a long time.
And we prolonged it right in 27 minutes. And we know that we could have won that if we didn't make the mistake.
It really hit us. Like, there was a lot of realizations that came to us that a lot of teams are catching up.
It's really hard to punish them right now.
SRG are the scariest form I've seen them.
that series was definitely epic, but for me, it really was cute.
Kid,
played by Liquid Stanford.
Yeah.
I love the Patrick skin. It's so funny.
Dan jangan lupa double savage di M series kali ini.
Again, a savage!
Oh, Hiko wants it and he'll get it. A savage is secured.
Enough! What really surprised me the most? Well, it's this.
Yang namanya turnamen itu kompetisi, right? Jadi ada menang ada kalah.
Only against TS.
Memang kita di turnamen sebelumnya lancar, gak pernah kalah sampai final. Tapi kita ada momen di M7 kita banyak kalah. Jadi ya aku expect sih kalau emang kayak kita ada di bracket 22, tandanya kita belum maksimal dan harus banyak improve.
The team to get the last ticket to the knockouts tomorrow. Make some noise for Onyx ID!
The Swiss stage is where stories begin, but the knockout
Onyx
stages
played
is where
literally
legends
very bad.
rise.
With
Very
this
bad.
win,
Their
going
draft
to
was
the
shit.
stage, we are thinking about our revenge arc.
But this is the start,
draft was
so
so
we
shit.
need to be ready. It's way more important.
Even
to
Team
have,
Spirit
like, a
beat
challenge
them
during
like
the Swiss
hell.
stage. You can already
This is
see
a
your
guy from Team
mistakes,
Spirit, Mamba.
and it's easier to improve that way.
It motivates us more because we have to try harder if we want to achieve something, and this is not enough.
I believe some team they always improve in the middle of tournament.
I just want to say that we're gonna be better after this game.
We want to fight against everybody. We're ready to fight against everybody.
To echo what Sanford said, if you want to be better
Kyrie
than
is so
everybody,
fine.
then this is the best
How
way
about
to
me?
start. With a
Am
rivalry
I
that
Kyrie?
you are
Am I
already
play? Do
familiar
I play
with,
like
you've
Kyrie?
proved
Or I
twice
play
you are
like
better than them. Do you want to continue that
noob?
streak, or do you want to end up in the lower bracket? Let the world see the epic rivalry
Let the world see
again
the
for the
epic.
second time. This M7, the grand
That's the
finals of
content.
MPLPH Season 16 will
And to
meet.
upload
The
a
series is
content.
longer. It's best of 3, and the
How
stakes
do I
are
play?
higher because no one will want to start off their campaign going straight to the lower bracket. Is that a New Jersey?
That is a New Jersey.
That's a New
Oh
Jersey
my
for Team
God.
Liquid.
That looks nice.
That looks nice.
Yeah, I
मैं
believe what
launch
Sanford
करके
said
आता हूँ.
earlier, they were
तुम
saving
launch
these for the
करके देखो.
knockouts.
Oh.
आने
They
को
were saving
चाहिए.
for the knockouts?
Yeah, it's a knockouts. It's similar to what they did in M4.
Oh my.
Light's like, sorry, we got the same jersey. No, but you know, again, it's a rematch again, but also for the everyone watching in the Philippines, or you know, if you tuned in to the MPL Philippines
Kyrie Kumar
finals,
is also free.
it's again and again and again. Basically, it's like, okay, how many times do
Who is
these
Kyrie
two
Kumar? I don't
organizations
know Kyrie
have to go
Kumar.
ahead and battle it out? And I feel like if you've been watching, yes, objectively on paper so far through stats and everything else, TL has been the better team, right? But Roar, I feel like every time they play, especially in now, we have it's still a best of 3. It's one of those things where it's like, you actually don't know. Like, you don't know until you actually get to the draft, get to the game itself, because I think even for a lot of people, when they saw the grand finals in MPL Philippines, ourselves included, Renmar, we were surprised with the result after seeing what Rora did in the regular season.
Yeah, even behind the scenes, Liquid, they themselves were surprised with what happened in the grand finals.
Come on.
Defeated Liquid for the entirety of Season 16 up until the very final match, the grand finals match, where Liquid, to the surprise of many, swept Aurora in the way that we saw. You were doing the watch party then.
Oh yeah.
What were you feeling? What was the reaction once you saw they went 1 to 2, then eventually all the way to just 4?
I didn't expect it either. You know, I didn't expect Aurora to actually drop the ball like this, and for TLPH to clutch up the way they did, dude. The fact that TL made it all the way is crazy, but there is a very distinct playstyle that we can actually pinpoint in that grand finals in between TLPH and Aurora. It really feels like for Aurora, they were so comfortable playing the system, and they just continued to play the same system all over again, which makes sense. You know, it worked in the regular season, it worked for the majority of the playoffs as well, up until the grand finals. But TL, there's always that switch that they get to flip every time they make it to a big match. This team is a big
I think
match
TL
player.
gonna
They're a big game player. They
take them
show
over.
up. Every single one of them shows
TL
up.
gonna take them over, that's for
And
sure.
when they play that grand final, when they play these big games, they play with nothing to lose despite being on the golden road.
Yeah, I believe it was Sanford who did mention, or maybe it was Oheb in an interview, wherein the reason they do have that switch is once they're up on stage, everything just goes into the zone for them.
Yeah.
Any worries about scrim results, any worries about predictions or what previous results, even in just the previous day, has already shown, it's like guys were already here anyway. Let's just give it our all. And apparently their all is such an unstoppable form. But SRG exposed some liquids of Team Liquid. While Rora becomes better game after game. Going back to the Liquid versus the SRG series, wherein it went to 3 games, but the first one was a big test for Liquid. What do you think was that major weakness that SRG got to reveal?
Oh, man. Honestly, I think there was a couple different things. One was just with TL, I feel like if they don't get the game that they want to, or let's say the draft or the start that they want to, because they are a team that's known for going ahead and getting these leads and kind of taking away. That's the whole Liquid stampede, right? So I think for a team that's able to go ahead and defend time and time again, like we saw with SRG, even when Innocent ended up getting a Savage, it was one of the things where it's like it almost turns into an endurance test, I feel like, for them. And even as you look at the head-to-head here between our players for this one, that's something I feel like Rora can do. They can look at what SRG was able to accomplish, even if that means somewhat being on more of a defensive side, or if they want to fight fire with fire, you know Rora can do that. I still feel like if you look at Rora and what they've been able to do, I think they're going to be tested in the jungle, especially for Demon Kite, what he's capable of bringing hero pool-wise. Not, because like, that was the same thing that happened in the grand final of the MPL Philippines. Demon Kite got shut down. Light wasn't able to make plays. And if you notice, a lot of the success right now for the teams is based off what's happening with the roamers and setting things up.
It's time to welcome them in. The epic rivalry. It's Aurora versus Team Liquid Philippines.
What is boring?
They seek to settle the score as the light shines bright for the Auroras. With heads held high despite last time's losses, they fight to turn this unfinished business into redemption. Edward, Demon Kite, Yue, Dom and Kite and Light seize the win. Aurora Gaming Philippines!
A team that has been so consistent, always performing well in the regular season, always making it to the grand stage, but never fulfilling that ultimate goal. Can they do it today?
And now we have the Cavalry stepping back into the epic rivalry with history on their side. Having claimed the last 2 encounters, they look to prove it wasn't just a win, but dominance. Sanford, Carl Teasy, Sanji, JP, and Oheb. You know the names. Let's go, Team Liquid!
They're on the golden road. They don't need no introductions, man. You guys know them. Every single member has had those iconic moments. Not just in domestic play,
Just sound like other when I
in
stream.
the World Championship, in the internationals when it all matters most.
What are you talking about?
And out to welcome both coaching staffs for TL's Coach RC and Coach Tic Tac. For Aurora, Coach Master the Basics with Coach Dexter.
You think I need to talk like
I
this?
can't believe we're starting off with this one. Because now it just feels like an MPL Sunday in the Philippines. For me and
He's part of the. He's a bear now.
I finally get to cast MPL Philippines.
You get to be a bear, bro.
You're a bear, bro. Now
I'm a bear.
Shout out to Leo.
Yeah. What bear am I?
You would technically be the Grizz. Like, oh, this suit kind of matches Grizzly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, but we make you
This
bears.
is my life.
Bear for
You want me to talk like
Do you have a human?
Yeah. I wanted to say a color in a bear, but it might have come out wrong. So, we already have an ice bear. What about Sambal Bear?
Sambal Bear
You are
sounds fire.
You are
Alright,
Sambal
Sambal
Bear.
Bear.
So here's some fire for you. Again, we mentioned the members of Team Liquid. Let's look at Sanji. Interesting stat fact for him. Most total deaths among remaining mid laners in the tournament so far. People were pointing out his positioning against SRG. Was he being overly aggressive, or did SRG, especially Sakai's, just catch him really well?
That's a great question, man. Because I feel like, you know, even that stat, dying the most, it's not necessarily bad in per se, because that's kind of the play style that we see.
Thanks
Liquid,
for
and
the
they kind of
compliment.
highlight it. Now, yeah, maybe you want to adjust from that. Carl Teasy also having some of the higher stats here for, I think it was Lord takes, Turtle takes, or objective takes anyway. But even for Aurora Gaming Philippines over here, you know, you gotta look at the other mid laner, Yue number 2 right now in APG after Stormy, actually, so 9.6 to 11.4, but has been getting a punish a lot lately too. And so that seems to be a theme right now. Mid laners being punished. If you think about it, again, meta-wise, what do we see a lot of? Farsa, Eve. There's been the Lunox that's popped up now time and time again. Kimmy maybe. But the main thing is I feel like the meta has shifted in a way where not only for the
This
gold
is
laners now, but
DLPH.
also for the mid laners, they're very narrow in the choices that they can bring into
Play
the
head to
lane.
head.
But then that's also
Edward
affected the
Stanford.
way that they have to rotate and play around the map. And if you look at the XP laners,
They
that's
look
where
like
I was
teenagers.
going to highlight next, was the XP lane is so
They
fun
look
to
like
see right
teenagers.
now. I mean, it always has
Okay.
been, even back in M4 when we were last in Jakarta, you know, where Sanford really made a name for himself. It's still funny because look at the Yuzhong. It's still happening on that same hero. And whether it's the Yuzhong, whether it's the Glue or the Patrick, I don't know. Some people don't like the Uranus or the Esme. I think they still fit in certain compositions that work out well, but XP lanes are a whole lot of fun right now, I feel like. And there's a lot of breathing room in the hero pool that hasn't been there necessarily in a while, you know, until now in this current meta.
Especially with the quality of players that you have in Edward and Sanford. I feel like they are Swiss Army knives when it comes to being EXP laners.
Yeah.
They can be the pseudo tank. They can be the actual fighters just diving the back line if you want them to. They can be anything you want them to be.
Exactly. I mean,
Both of our
so
Philippines,
well-rounded, I
okay.
feel, for both
This
these teams. It really
DLPH
comes down to how they
and
decide to
Aurora
draft. One
PH.
thing for sure, though, I don't think we're going to see the Yuzhong open, right? I mean,
That's
we
the
got a glimpse of it
problem.
again. There were Yangon, for some reason, wanted
Clouds?
to test
Is
out
it Clouds?
how the Apex Predator plays Yuzhong
Flying
again.
Clouds. We
And
got
they
Flying Clouds.
found out really good, man. Not the best
Got
answer they
Flying
would
Clouds.
wanted.
So with the Yuzhong gun, I think that's a good question to start off. What's the lesser evil for Aurora?
Oh.
So you take out the Yuzhong, then he'll still have what? Lapu. Eventually,
Let's
down
go
the
with the
line,
draft.
if Glue is good,
They already
pick up
been
the Glue.
Hilda and
I don't
this
know, man.
Louis.
That's why I'd say, like, with both these XP laners, they're the best
UV
in the
and
world
Claude.
right now.
You
Like,
can take
both
the
of them.
Yuzhong.
Take the Yuzhong. It's the fact that it's not banned out yet, and Aurora being on the blue side. I'm not sure, because the Claude being taken out too, we've seen when the Claude is banned out, you have a whole lot of carry pop up. We did see the occasional Mozkov even.
Yeah.
The Freya in the gold lane when Claude is picked up was a question of, you know, is that the great counter to it? You see the Jushin taken out here. So I'm thinking Aurora on their priority, what do they want to go for depending on this last
There
ban?
goes the
With
Jushin.
Yuzhong being open, I don't know, like it doesn't seem like that would be something priority for Aurora specifically. So it could just be a trade
Why?
here.
Why you want me to attack
The
Price
Phantom
and
War,
Beast?
folks. Type out in the chat wherever you're watching. Who will win this? Who will
I
win
think
game
they
number
should
one?
ban Sora.
Team
They should
Liquid
ban
or
Sora.
Aurora? TL Aurora, type it out in your chats. What I like is Liquid has already acknowledged that Aurora loves first picking that Claude. And we've seen how well Claude has gone for other teams, so they go ahead and take the safe route of taking it out. Now I think they're just considering whether or not you're going to take out the Kalea,
They should ban
the
Sora.
Lyses, the Yuzhong, especially as we mentioned.
Yeah, what's
Sora,
the trade
why
gonna
is it
be?
Kalia?
That's what I'm wondering.
They ban out the Fredrin, so it will be Kalea Yuzhong that's going to be traded out. Aurora. Which one do they go for?
Fredrin for
Kalea
this
is a
card.
pretty good light pick, but
That's
I
what
don't really
Carl
think
did.
you want to give the Yuzhong over to TL. So yeah, makes a lot of sense. Edward, also
Why is
an
this-
amazing Yuzhong player. This should just be the Kalea, right?
Yeah.
Decent Shin Kalea.
I sound different.
What if they pull
From
a
which
crazy
angle
one?
I
Because for
sound
some
different?
reason, a
Bro?
lot of red side picks have been weird. Like when the Kalea's open, they go
I
for
told you
Cho
they will go
against the
Isis.
Yisun Shin. I
Might
don't
go
really think
Sora.
that's going to be the case here.
He
but
might-
they
he
are
might
taking
Sora,
a
he
while,
might
which
Sora.
it's kind of
He might Sora.
Actually, two of the most picked are
Oh.
Cho. So now
Oh.
it's Farsa.
Wow. Against the Yuzhong, they go Yisun Shin Farsa, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is interesting.
Farsa's
Demon Knight.
That's new.
Farsa's still the
Glue, how about gluing
technically
glue?
the highest win rate. I wonder if we
For
have that.
mid?
Glue?
Yeah, for mid.
Don't worry. Well, we'll get our man
They
to
will be
get the
banning
stats
carry
on
for
that.
sure.
I know he's listening.
Yeah, we gotta
We
get
get
we gotta
blue.
get the stats right now on the mid laners because mostly been Farsa's Eve's. Eve's banned out here, so throwing the Kimmy there.
We can see Louis here,
Highest
okay?
Win rate
We
with the
might see
number of
Louis.
times played.
Yeah.
Okay,
We might
Farsa's
see
been
Louis.
played like 20 plus times.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
So Lunox has like 80%, but she's 8 out of 10. So maybe I'll
Oh,
consider Eve
wow.
as the next highest. 16 games played, 10 wins.
Ranger.
Okay. So pretty high up there, and then you have now for Aurora they go Grok, they get the
Uranus.
Ranger, there's a Uranus. I know, like I said, people aren't a fan of the Uranus. I know Mirko's one of them next to me, doesn't really like to see it, but I think in this context already in this
They've been
first phase
higher.
it works out.
They've been
You
higher
also
for
have to think
this
about
Farsa.
what is the plan for OHED.
Farsa and YSS.
Usually when this YSS picks up, we have seen teams I feel like have more success if they go for gold lane fighters. Now you still have the CC open. You could even, we might even see that banned out here.
I think Sora might
the
roam
potential
or blue.
fighters to go in the gold lane.
Especially on the hands of
These
Sanford,
two.
right? I'm less of a fan of the Uranus here.
These two will either get
I'm just
picked or
really
banned.
weirded out by the fact that Kalea has been ignored completely in the first phase, dude. Well, I guess for TL right now, it should just be the Lunox ban next.
They won't
right?
go Cho.
There's already a Granger, so you don't need to care about
They
the
won't
carry
go Cho
anymore.
for sure.
It really is just the Lunox that can really be a threat to the Uranus now.
In terms of the raw damage output, he'll take away the
Khalid.
Khalid, so Aurora still lowering the options for JP in the roam in terms of the fast rotations, which means that Team Liquid will have their choice of either the Cho or the Kalea, because I assume Aurora's going
They
to
won't
ban
go
one
Cho.
of those out, then just go for a pick your poison route in terms of the roam pick. But you mentioned the fight.
How about
gold, and I think
Faramis?
that might be the most logical decision for Team Liquid
I thought
right now. They
going
already have the
Faramis will
It's enough damage.
happen.
A joy ban.
Wait, what is this gonna be? That means they're trying to overload the possible Lunox pick with more frontliners. So again, fighter gold makes sense, but what fighter do you want to put in gold? Is it just gonna be the CC Gatot?
In terms of damage, I think CC covers it.
CC,
Ruby does have the great crowd control that they are lacking with their Uranus being in the EXP lane. So maybe they'll decide whether they want more damage or more crowd control.
That's what I was wondering too. Like, are we going to see potentially just a Hylos pickup here for TL? But then the question being is, what does Aurora put in the jungle? Now that you have a lot of the assassins taken out that Demon Knight likes to play, there's the
Yo, see, they've been Sora already.
So it's like, what if
They've been Sora
utility
already.
is the game plan here for Aurora?
They might go for
the only
glue.
options basically is
Glue.
the Baksha, or
Since they don't have carry
Kind of
to melt.
and a Kai. Yeah. There's the
Wow.
So they've got
Jesus.
they go with the Cho. You usually see that Cho in the first first swing, right? When when it's red side, but they went and secured themselves that Farsa. So this is the response here from Aurora.
He might go Kalia.
Whatever Demon Cat ends up with is going to be a new hero for M7. He's only played Fredrin or YSS this tournament. Yeah,
So it's
there's
Baksha.
Baksha, that's the
Is this
Baksha.
TL saying that they can flex the Cho? Because they're really just hiding it. Either they're trying to flex the Cho or they're trying to get a good matchup for Oheb. But the thing is, Granger's already there.
Yeah.
So you could have already picked up a good matchup. Again, I think there's a high
I
possibility.
think they're losing the
that
first
flex this,
match,
'cause-
bro.
Yeah, for Aurora, it really
Yo,
looks like
Ruby,
they're going
welcome
to
to
build a
stream.
hyper carry composition just for Yue and Doming. And that's a way to bypass the front to back. Some
They
more
got Kimi
dive, a
also.
little bit more CC, and then you go for an initiator now on JP.
Yeah, Gold Lane Cho makes a lot of sense now.
Oh, hey,
Seeing
what
the
are you gonna
side of
pick?
Aurora.
Shout out to
Another
Eman.
possibility.
Okay, so it's JP Cho.
Yeah, JP Cho, CC in the gold.
They played with the idea at least, and then they went for the CC gold. But, I'm not really that big of a fan of the combo now, because like CC Cho, Guison Shin first. I guess there's a bit of pick off there, but Kimmy and Granger will just go Purify, and that's it.
Yeah, there's that, but also I think again, since this history has happened many times between these two, you gotta remember Carl Teasy for the most part has out jungled Demon Kite.
Facts.
Even in their grand final, so that is a big component
Counter
to this. I feel
lineup.
like
You're
Aurora is gonna
against
want to have
the
to
guy,
kind of adjust from there and secure that jungle rotation, especially.
Dragon's broke.
I think we're really going to have to look
I'm
at the
here,
first
I'm here.
fight. Turtle number 1.
I was searching for
Anyone's
me.
gonna suffer any
I
major
was searching
losses,
for me,
both of
Ruby.
these lineups are susceptible to just getting run over and snowballed quickly. It's the first day of knockouts, our last day in XO Hall. Before we move on over to Tennis Indoor Stadium, welcome to Game 1 of the epic rivalry between Aurora and Team Liquid.
This one's gonna be great. It always is, and now we get to be with them for a best of 3. Hopefully we get 3 games because it's always a great time to watch these two caliber teams battle it out here in the Land of Dawn, and also taking a look at how things are going to play a part. Like I said, for Demon Kite, Baksha is great for being able to roam around, rotate around, but we also have seen a YSS just kind of get out
They
of
are
control
helping
if
me
you get that lead.
instead
Nothing
of
too
gold.
crazy early on. Good poking
Something
though.
is good
Now taking a
too.
look at the emblems. Wow.
Look at the cartridge rotation.
Lethal ignition for Sanji.
He went for the red.
I mean, right now
Then
the
he
poke
went for that
in the mid is just kind of
Nico.
tough to deal with.
He directly went for the gold.
Hopefully, a good thing they're not missing out on a lot of minion
Now he
waves, and
rotated
Aurora are
instantly.
just focusing on lowering down the health of the members of Team Liquid instead of really freezing them out.
Yep.
But JP's still here, still getting the
I
vision,
think there's the
meaning that
turtle
Carl
for each
TZ
lane.
is still comfortable to just go from orange top side going down to purple. He'll probably get his green camp there with the beetle, show himself at bot, or just go back straight to through the middle of the map, find a pick off, and then go. Oh, going straight to mid.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, he goes mid. Again, both these lineups kind of playing around level 4s, being in that position where you either play for the tech charge or play for the
RTG
kick for the
basically
most
took
part.
all
Even
above.
when Sanji gets that feathered
Took
airstrike,
all
a lot of
above.
your damage profile is there. So it's slow and steady, and that's kind of what we expect between these two.
Look at his
Turtle's going to
level.
be up here in just a bit, and they'll get
And
the
look
buffs
at
they need. JP
Bakshia
going to
level.
go for mid at least to try to get a Purify if they can.
Oh, he was very
There's
low.
so
He
much
holds
big
on to
difference
Purify now.
at
Mount
that
Chakra
levels.
reveals light, but that's Edward jumping in with a
Hey!
movie coming out of Chakra because
I guess it's done.
feathered airstrike to take him down from the skies. Demon Kite still
They lost the
getting the
turtle.
retreat down on Turtle number 1
They lost the
as
turtle.
Domeng bullies Oheb up top.
Yeah, that was a perfect rampart by Light actually, blocking Carl. He would have been in retry range.
He
Yeah,
dodged
that
it
was a
perfectly.
punish, on the even with the dragon form,
He
it's just a little bit
dodged
too
it
late from
perfectly.
Edward not being able to catch who he wanted to with the Furious Dive or that Petrify. So good response. I mean, at least they get something. Objective secured. Domeng seems to be doing fine. Holding his own.
Oheb? Whoa, risky moves there, Domeng.
That's threading the yo-yo, man, right there. Like it's not threading the needle anymore. But interesting enough. It's not too much built up for TL, but you do see, of course, you've got the Fury Hammer now on Edward, so wants to go ahead and have that little bit of extra damage. If he does get the Furious
Look
Dive
at the
and Petrify
Uranus.
off later
He's
on,
in the jungle.
that's respectable damage already too. Doming's got his. You've got, what is UA going to go first? Is it going to be, we see a lot of mid laners go for, what, Glowing Wand first, but Kimmy's traditionally, do you go with Glowing Wand?
TLP is trying to play it securely.
Yeah, usually it is the glowing wand.
They're
See
not
if he'll still
doing
lean
that try
towards
hard.
that. Or maybe he'd want to go
They
for...
just wanted to get
Oh, yeah,
to
usually
late
it's just the
game.
glowing wand.
Yeah, I think so.
Late game is totally
Again,
theirs.
both these interesting with the compositions is
Late game
once,
is totally theirs.
if they just kind of duke it out, level up in the
They'll
lane,
win late game easily.
scale up in the lanes, they're fine. Whoa.
Interesting. Doming, instead of going for the Fury Hammer into Sky Piercer, he goes straight for the Hunter Strike, yeah.
Yeah,
Doming
I like
doesn't
that.
get the last hit.
I really like that build, by the way. Because on the Granger now, you're not really going to be looking for those early kills, especially when your team is behind. So he adapted. As soon as Aurora lost out on the trade of Turtle number 1, they got it, but they gave out a kill. It was the swap into the Hunter Strike here. I think maybe it was already pre-planned. He's waiting for maybe Turtle 2, 3 onwards where he'll really be active.
All right, well, he's got it.
I don't know
He's
why
got a
he
little bit of
picks
defense,
the
too, to deal with this. Oheb's quite low, and this
He could have
Turtle
picked
up. They're going to go in
Moscow too.
position. They know they have a bit of a health advantage anyway, so JP's giving the information. They'll just blitz the Turtle.
Even he could pick a different hero.
From here onto the
Only
top
Moscow.
side. Petrify gonna be locked
Damn,
in.
there's a dragon, there's a
George
dragon.
Oheb able to stay alive with the vengeance,
There's
but
a
that's gonna be
dragon.
Edward jumping in again as Demon Kite comes around with the
They got
shield
wiped out.
unity. A
They
turret
just two
gone
got
in the
wiped.
bottom lane for Oheb and JP.
Yeah, perfect juggle by Aurora. Clean dive onto JP and Oheb, but in the bottom, they
I thought-
at least balance it out in terms of the tower. So
I thought that YZ will die.
Instead of just going full commit for the turtles, they're opening up the
But
map
they
while
didn't.
also making sure Oheb has a little bit of protection.
They have very
Despite
much
him going down, at
sustainability.
least you see the intention there.
Yeah, that's something you can always count on for TL. You know, if they are going to lose at one side of the map, they're going to take something else, and they'll continuously do that. Now, all this has pretty much even things out. You know, it's not big a lead by all means for TL, but right now the gold lane is definitely going over here to Doming Kite. Oheb's going to have to wait a little bit longer to be more useful on the CC2. And now at some point, we've seen it with the Grangers, man. You know, when it does
Look at the growth.
when that Klon is
He
banned through
literally
drought,
just
you
blocked.
see a whole lot of Granger.
Blocked this
and
little guy.
Usually the
Little
Grangers
buff.
get to shine, and he's right now, he's just guarded really well. He doesn't really have to worry about too much, and he can just have this pressure.
I think they're gonna take
Red
fight
Light
here.
right now, just bullying out Oheb and JP up on this top side. They want to take this tier 1 down so they can then focus
They left.
elsewhere.
They left. They left the third. They left the third.
Baksha jungle for Aurora Gaming PH, one of the key picks that led to their domination of MPL Philippines Season 16 for the majority of it. So Liquid
They
is
lost
now
61.
dealt with just Clearing out minion waves, trying to open up the map, and most importantly, making sure that Carl TZ has. Oh! Domin gets picked off!
How did that happen, Sanji?
They won't lose. I think the first game is not there.
That's the risk of running Purify when you're up against
The
such
first game is not
artillery,
there.
such accurate artillery against the chef.
Yeah, the kick wasn't used at all either from JP. So
They need late game, okay? TLPH need late game to win.
amount of bursts being available. This turtle's up now. Aurora's got 2 of the 3. We'll see if they're able to get the third one. Carl TZ's
They
gonna
basically
start it
pick
up,
a
though.
little late game heroes.
Yep, they instantly disengage now.
They
but
don't
Edward
pick aggressive
is being
heroes.
poked down from the skies. Demonkai pops into Poison's now. As Sanford is able to pop into Consecration and still has the Purify. Furious not going to be used up. Tech charge!
Damn.
2 by Light. Gets 2 onto the knockup as well. JP survives with 1 HP.
They got a
Demonkai
turtle.
with Red Tree now. As Sanford gets
Uranus is
away
dead,
just
maybe.
barely.
Basically, they pick all the late game
I
heroes.
thought that would go a little bit better for TL.
Look
but
at the CC
what a tech
Uranus.
charge from Light. Yeah, and that's why I was saying back in the before we got to the draft, I was like, man, the roamers right now are just having such a massive impact throughout M7 Swiss stage.
And
And
Rora
it's
pick
still gonna
all
be the same here. Day
maximum
one of
like
knockouts, man.
early to
A
late.
tech charge or a kick can really change the course of the game. But the great thing about this, there's a kick. Speaking of,
I think it's that.
With the Dragon with the curtain call now under
Dragon is
turret.
dead
Edward
from
gonna be taken very
Hey.
low, taken out. Light
Oh,
trying to
he's
save
dead
him now,
twice.
barriering him away, but he can't get the last shot of the turret in.
That was way too close, Oheb.
Yeah, that would have been bad. Oh no.
I think it's that. He's that. He's that.
He
He's
is,
that.
dude. So
He's
much
that.
damage, and the Poissons on him.
Cross map plays, great mirrors by these two. They really understand each other's rotations and
I think they
tendencies
will
at
try
this
to
point.
take this.
It's kind of like they played against each other a couple times.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe this is like their second
Wait, are they
time.
Filipino?
You know, just look at the score and that'll tell you. Basically, the score at the time. Most of the Swiss games we've seen, man, I tell you, it's been hectic. A whole lot of fighting even early on. But this one, that's kind of what we expected. Like I said,
This
we
Lord
it's a
fight
little
will
bit
decide
slower cooking process for both teams in this, but we are just
who will
seeing
have the hands
trading
for the late
happening
game.
across the map. It's not really just full force fighting against each other until this Lord comes up in about 30 seconds that we will see that. And if you look at this, again, the lead that Doming has right now, almost 1.5 ahead. Sanford?
I think Uranus getting melted.
Purify with the Consecration. That's a big resource burnt out, man. No Purify for 80 seconds.
Yeah, and not a lot of abilities used there by Aurora. No ultimates, no battle spells. Lights flickers off because he used it way earlier. So all signs are pointing towards a much more comfortable
Win Grog Donors
Lord
with
take for Aurora, but
17,
Liquid
16.
still definitely within fighting.
They got all
range,
purified. Look at
as
the
the lead in
Granger.
gold is not too
Look at the
high,
Granger
but in
here.
terms of positioning,
Purified.
Aurora
Even the
has the
Kimi had
advantage.
purified.
They got a Sky Piercer now available for Doming. He just picked it up. Oheb got the brute force, so little defensiveness needed for this fight. We'll see how
I don't know why they're
approach
not
this too.
participating
right
for the
now, there's
Lord.
just an advantage that Rora has in terms of
No Purify. He gets
Hey.
taken out by Domenkite. Oheb going for
Uranus
the damage
got
over on Demonkai. Now
just
watch out
right.
call as well as JP goes for the Jikundo and now Shun Pu's away. Gunned down by Yue. That's starting
Dang,
to
he
do a
was
lot of
almost
damage.
about to
Good
get
Shun
melt.
Pu out, but look at the HP bars on Rora. Demonkite and Domeng have to recall.
they recall, they reset. No team able to go ahead and start this Lord just yet. Sanford will be back up. Purify is still a little bit longer to be on cooldown there, but for the most part, TL didn't utilize much. I mean, they still have their battle spells. They're in good position, so it just shows
This Lord
how
fight will
close
decide.
this game is in terms of their power spike, the level that they're able to go ahead, and of course,
This will
making
either change
compositions
TLPH
work.
for the late
So
game,
now with everything available,
giving a huge
expect
advantage,
TL
or it will
to be a
be
little
for
more
the
cautious
Aurora.
with Light having that tech charge once it's up. He's got the flicker now too, so there's the green light.
Because
They're
they
ready
might
to
get
roll.
wiped.
Big.
Setup.
No wings by wings.
They might get wiped.
Now, Liquid, this is going to be a difficult Lord take as Carl TZ is still up top.
Wait a second. Carl's so far away. JP trying to get an angle here. Sanford has to Purify back up. Let's give it away to Dragon over on Edward. Now with the air strike stunning him up. Edward getting away with Furious Dive defensively. Now Sanford walks up, but Demonkite is
They
able
got
to
a
steal
Lord.
the
They got a Lord.
As you would take it down by
Just look at them.
A double. Big mountain
Just
shot
look at
running
them.
onto as Dominic tries to cut away, but Light and Demonkite are caught in the crossfires of TLPH. Defensive tech charge. Demonkite caught by the Jeet Kune Do as Oheb tears him apart.
What a play. I mean, it looked like Carl TZ wasn't going to get there in time. Yeah, they
They
lost
basi-
the objective,
They
but
basically
they end up
like
getting a couple
sacrifice the
kills
Lord
off of it now.
for the
They
kill.
still have to clear this out. They're going to take a tier
They
1
sacrifice the
down.
Lord for a kill.
Great escape from Light and a rampart to boot. So it'll keep them in a good defensive position to clear these out and still get ready to march towards with the Lord.
Yeah, that was their balancer, the post-objective team fight, and it's something that Team Liquid does often. I know a lot of teams in the Philippines do. They can't get
This
the
will be
Lord.
TLPH.
Let's see if we can just get the kills after. That's why JP initiated onto
That's TLPH.
Edward with the kick. They brought him down low. And of course, the late entry by
It's
Carl
already
turned
late.
into a beautiful mountain shocker. Still,
TLPH
Aurora
will
Gaming
just
PH got to
crack
minimize
it.
their losses.
Watch
And now this is just going to be a play for the next Lord as they restructure the map and the minions.
You guys get to cast this for like regular
This
season?
will go for the, I guess, Timmy.
Hashtag blessed. I would say that.
Timmy and Granger.
Hey,
yeah, a lot of
there's
people
a whole,
would love if you did.
Look at them.
Trading discussion.
They are already
okay.
on their map.
But
maybe we'll get a deal in.
And look at the turrets.
You have to ask Womi and the team over there about it. He seems to be the head negotiator.
Gotta ask Mirko PH if we can bring in Womi ID.
They are already dominating.
As a great man once said, I got $20.
I got $20, man. Looking at this though, it's interesting because with the way this game is going, plus take note, this is Flying Cloud, the longest map of them.
Hey, this Joe. Oh, he survived.
Which one was cleaner, the Shunpu bait by Demon Kite or the Jeet Kune Do cancel on Shield Unity?
Because it's just good.
It looked like he ducked
Yeah, it
under
is.
the wheel dashing through. That looked pretty sick.
If you could get
Look,
like a,
EXP and Jungler, they are already on top.
when they have like the replays and
yeah.
stuff. Oh, that would
They
be
just need to like, I
Again,
want
this-
golden,
nothing is-
golden to
that
take
was like
advantage.
a move, right?
Granger
To
is
try to
already
make
on
something
2K.
happen before the Lord comes up. If that doesn't happen, then they just continue to farm up, get to where they need to be. You can see there's on
60
both
need to
sides
farm.
there's a
60
difference
need
in
to
terms
farm.
of gold built up, respective to the lanes. Right now, Dominkai obviously still ahead against Oheb, but Oheb, it doesn't really matter too much, right? On the CC, on the fighter, he's mainly there to get that current call off. Of course, the Yo-Yo Blitz has some pretty good damage to it, but he's also there to soak up a lot of the damage, even if you have to pop the Vengeance and tank a couple Rhapsody shots or the Death Sonatas. Divine Glaive now over here for TL. Sanji is going to be popping off a lot of damage with a Feathered Airstrike. He's always very trigger happy with that ultimate, but definitely as this Lord comes up, they will get that tier 2 down on bot, so another objective goes down.
Now the Lord is coming in.
And now they'll rotate forward. If they can get a pick off
This
or
and
a
TLP
push
should get the
across
Lord.
the map, then they know Aurora Gaming has to respond to it.
I trust
Echoes
for
of
this.
Echo by Liquid as the positioning of Sanji.
I guess they will try to
Will
take out
scrub in the
Kimmy.
lower end.
Their Purify.
Holding that.
They need
moving
Purify
back.
to trigger
Liquid push
for
top,
Kimmy and
slow
Granger.
flow with the minion wave in the mid. See if they can still get minion wave pushes on the opposite side of the map. While JP playing way far back, looking to see if he can isolate someone. Gets the info, Dominkai. Classic Liquid right now.
Look at Carl T's doing the same exact thing, right? He knows I don't have to technically be there right now. I can put pressure on the cross side of the map, make Aurora respond to it, gives the call for TL to go ahead and start up this Lord. I'm wondering if they're actually gonna commit because they're still staying up there.
He using his already. Using it just ready to like fly up.
Knowing they can take their time with this, they're gonna let Aurora initiate and start things up.
It's already late game. It's already late game.
For the airstrike,
It's
turning
already
it around
late
right
game.
now as Demonkite and Yue are both low. Sanford got traded
It's
for an
already
HE,
late
but he's a
game.
Uranus. He can just regen it back.
Now, with all of the things that happen in the map, those
They need
little
Kimmy, okay?
exchanges,
They
Yue
need
brought down
Kimmy.
low Liquid.
That's a turret up top, no?
Yeah, it will be.
Man, what a... Yo,
They
It's
need
a
Kimmy.
macro play, man. This is what TL does.
I like this game.
All the time.
Kimmy and Granger.
Mirko, this is what we, alongside LaFell, were active for yesterday when we had all those 10,000 plus game leads.
W boring server, man.
And now this is once again this is the
Look at it,
epitome
Joe.
of a
Look at
chess
it, Joe.
match
We
between
got
two powerhouse
immortality.
teams. Look at JP swinging around the corner here. He's gonna find an angle.
Black Dragon form over on Carl Teasy. Can he get the traces in
He just
time
used
now? They're
Purify.
trying to lock
He
him
just
down,
used
but look at
Purify.
JP and Sanford doing the same thing as Edward goes for the furious dive, but again Sanford is able to get
There goes
concentration
Carl
in.
Teasy.
Gets the killing spree. and
Get the
JP
Lord.
goes. The goat traces
I told you. They will get the Lord.
Now it's
He's
like
down.
taking
He's
low.
down.
Carl Teasy with a walk up. Sanji picks up the kill. Tome.
I think he'll go for the. He'll go for the MM.
Backliners of Aurora alive. Wow.
It's a 3-for-2 trade. Well, Lord goes over to TL, and you have to I don't know if we'll see the replay, but man, JP
That's what it
didn't
is.
work.
I told
He
you.
went for Dominkite.
Yeah.
Got
TL
the
Pitch will
Purify
now
out,
just
put
dominate.
pressure on Dominkite, so he didn't have freeway to just go and do what he wanted.
This Vice is
Carl.
down. I mean,
Gets shot.
Granger.
Sonata 3 times. Good dodge from you as well, man.
Yeah, Carl was going for the move, man, but still, they do get
He
themselves the
lived it.
Lord. It's a
He
good
lived the
thing
day.
Dominkai stayed up alongside
Granger
UA.
is the
They should be
problem,
able
yeah.
to clear this out,
It is Granger,
actually,
it is Granger.
and not lose too much of their base turrets at all, actually,
They
with
purify.
this. But still,
Basically, they
it is
purify.
a showcase of what Aurora Gaming has to watch out for if they get to the next Lord fight right now, because these waves are going to be cleared out. They'll maintain it, and you got to keep an eye on JP.
They at
He had
least
an
need
immortality
one
earlier as well.
turret.
Got to purify out. That's one of the big things he has to do, either on UA or Dominkite. Specifically, better if they do catch Dominkite.
It's a credit to the lineup that Aurora Gaming PH drafted.
They need one of the base
Double
turret.
carries, lots of backline damage, and Liquid has to do so many things in the map just so that they can break that formation.
Or have
If you
played
go
a
back to that
vital
Lord
role,
fight,
okay.
Edward was
So
actually in a
or
perfect
played a
setup
main
to
role
ruin
here.
it, but because JP and Sanford
He just
were
wasted
way
Granger
too deep,
purify.
that means Edward
And
barely
also
had the
gave
help that
weekend.
he needed to capitalize on that
Look at the
petrify.
CC.
Oh, Light was late on the tech charge by just like a millisecond.
Yeah.
It was already after the retribution was pressed and then he dished it out. And that's the pressure of the Uranus and the Cho for you. So that was Liquid had to fire. They had to fire off on all cylinders to make that work. From
CC
macro to
got-
micro, because Aurora Gaming with their
CC
lineup,
got
it's so much
frozen.
easier to pull
I
off
don't
if
know
you
why
just
he
go
got
for front to
frozen.
back.
That's the thing, though. Like, when you already have a
I'm
use on
wondering
there, you would assume, all right,
why all he
that's
got
job
frozen.
done. I just have to peel for the back line. But the fact that Edward just couldn't do it because Carl and Sanji were diverting the Dragon's attention, it gets so difficult. 30 stacks, though.
30 stacks for Dominkite.
That's a 50
So
off.
50 for the Granger stacks. It's a good
Bucks
thing he
here.
didn't die, right, on the attempt there. So Dominkite's been doing really good at his
Yeah,
positioning,
you
the way
can,
he's
you
moving
can, you
around,
can,
and
you can
just
reach.
kind of relying on the
You
fact
can
that
reach
he's got to
easily.
purify and, the dash, basically. But that's one of the hard things here is, again, the work that JP has to do to potentially get a purified down. Now, even with this is staying true to our flying cloud time.
They
By
need
the way,
Granger
I
so
think it was
badly.
19-ish minutes.
Bro,
Highest
you
average
already
game
reached
time,
60. What
highest
the
average all the
hell?
maps.
How
Dude,
do you reach 60
I just
so
gotta say,
fast?
when we looked at the draft, we
What
were
you
like,
do,
oh, this is not
bro?
going to be a good game for the
We do the
Ascension
same
and
thing.
Farsight
You
against
play,
the
I
Dragon.
play.
The
I
Dragon's
play the
the one
most.
struggling.
Yeah.
I complete
With
everything.
how well
How you get so
Carl,
much
TZ, and
XP?
Sanji have just been handling him, the threat, and what everything that Team Liquid has done to diminish the effect of Edward Yusaw, who is now just sitting at 1-4 and 2.
Bro, 5,500
My one is
gold
at
lead for the
45, one is
GOAT.
at 55.
That's why I said, like, that's why I highlighted the fact that, yeah, it's a YSS versus a box show, but statistically and historically, Carl TZ has been able to just kind of
Oh,
out-farm and
Diamond
out-jungle Team
Diamond.
Liquid in terms of, that, getting the lead.
This is also the
low
load for
YSS especially.
JLPH. Just
Don't go
look.
ahead, they see that push up top from
Just look
Ohead.
at it. Uranus will get
Sanford taking a lot of
regenerate very
shots.
soon.
Yeah, but UA is also taking a lot of shots there. Tech charge missing! Completely whiffing.
They
Black Dragon
miss.
from Fernandez.
They miss the
Sanford
major thing.
tries to jump in, pops in the consecration of the
They miss the
now as
major
again,
thing.
the Dragon at the bottom lane is struggling, has to use the Furious Dive. Sanji able to bait away, now feathered airstrike. Edward taken
They
down
got
by
Dragon.
Carl TZ, Lord.
They
Not
got
low
Dragon.
enough for Aurora to force it
Now
out.
time for
TL
Kimi to die.
have outmaneuvered Aurora
They will
Gaming.
get the Kimi.
Demon Cat trying to walk in, but the Dragon kicks him out now. Retreat from Carl, picks it up. JP will lose his immortality. Demon Cat there,
Hey!
charge, lands it on Sanford. Carl buys an immortality right now, but he is going to be left all alone. Oh, trace this
Oh,
away.
Carl,
Domeng gets
this-
a double. It's looking for the triple. Oh, will be shut down by Domeng, and that's him with a
This
triple.
Granger, bro.
Dominkite with the moves all game on this Granger. They only lose Edward. He was a dragon chasing
This
a
Granger
bird.
did it. He
But
did
it
it.
might have just
He did
worked
it, bro.
out
He
for them.
did
They
it.
just have to clear out this
He
lane,
really did
deal
it.
with the Lord, the Evolved One pushing in.
What a cut in the wave as well. Feathered airstrike on the initial wave, a cut for JP, and now an Evolved Lord that they have to deal with.
Yeah, that makes it so much easier for Liquid,
It
Liquid
did.
to deal with the center of the map, but this is what we were talking about. Liquid were doing it again, but Aurora, they decided, wait, they're not completely in position.
They need
Let's
Granger.
rush this Lord. Yeah, we
They need
whiffed out the
Granger.
initial engagement, but then they held on, they still had the right tools, and Light eventually
honest,
got
they
the
need
rampart
Granger.
and the knock up back in perfectly. Aurora, this time we're ready for the counter, and that's what we were talking about. How much easier to make this lineup of Aurora work. When Liquid is not in the right time and position
Just
to
look.
do all of their
Look at it
crafty
here.
things in the map,
Look at
entering
the
the team
position of
fights,
Granger.
that's what happens. They
He's so
get
smooth.
counter initiated, and the counter initiation of Aurora is deadly.
Yeah, looking at this too, the replay here, Dominkite, not only is he just doing great on his own positioning, but he's well guarded. If you look at a lot of times when Light decides to go ahead and tech charge, you know that UA is there with him. He can go ahead and use a traction pulse if he has to help peel, and then they can just rely on their purifies as well. 6 stacks now on that Sky Piercer. This is why, again, he picked it up later in the game, but he's been able to just kind of maintain those stacks without dying.
And again, for you guys back at home,
He will be the MVP
if he wins. If you know that you're going to be playing for the Granger
will be
weak
the
side,
MVP. He's playing
I'd recommend Rora's build here
He
for
got
the
wired
side. I mean, take a look at the Hunter Strike first item. He knows that.
Look at the
exactly when
levels,
the timer's going to hit
930.
for him to get Sky Piercer stacks, and that's generally going
Look
to
at
be
his
like
stack,
Turtle 3,
930.
mid-game onwards after laning phase. Because just the Hunter Strike gives you so much more mobility, especially when you're forced on the Purify, which seems to be the case for most Rangers nowadays.
Yeah. And if you have someone on your side packing a Sky Piercer, no need to pack another one. It's all right.
Yep.
Bundle it all into one person.
Purify up from Sanji though, gets caught by
Hey.
the immortality there. Sanji, can he get away from this? Curtain call coming down. Sanji will fall. JP with a way to drag it onto the backline, but Carteezy gets caught by the Petrify and the furious dive of Edward. Good trace us out of there. Sanford
Ooh,
trying
bro,
to escape.
there's so much
TL
going in the
minimize
map.
their losses. They
So
just
much
lose
going in the
Sanji,
map.
but Aurora have position for Evolved Lord.
He
They
didn't
lost
use
Sanji, they lost
any.
some
He
battle
didn't use
spells,
any purify.
and their ultimates aren't available yet. So Aurora, they'll go ahead and have an advantage on this Lord. They'll start it up.
They don't
take
have
their
anything.
time with it.
They don't
Light
have anything.
in position if he needs to.
No
he still
ult.
has a flicker. Tech charge if he
Eventual.
wants to. So TL wants to probably delay this as much as they can, but Sanji is so far away.
They will get the Lord.
Less than half health of the Lord here.
Aurora giving
Seconds on
it.
Sanji.
Aurora
JP
will
trying to look
take
for
the
the
Lord, I
angle now.
guess.
Light doing the same thing here, looking for a big tech charge. Can they do it? Demon Kai popping into Poissons. That's going to be the kick. Right now, Retry Doving! Gets the Lord.
Hey.
Easy gets CC lock. JP
Is
caught him
this
in
a
the middle right
wipeout?
now.
Is
able
this
to
a
go to jungle,
wipeout?
But Yue guns him down.
This
Slowly
is a
but
wipeout.
surely. Glowing one, take him down. Sanford still able to survive as JP finally falls. Aurora Gaming Philippines secure the Evolved Lord.
Lord marching down the mid lane, 23 minutes and counting. Carl TZ
I thought they won contest. I thought they won contest.
Still able to survive. Oheb doing the same thing. The current call now pops in with a crown as well as he buys the immortality in the back. Sanji tries to look for an angle to go for the flying right now, but it's only just Sanford in the base as the Evolved Lord crashes
That's a
down
loss.
on the mid base
That's
turret.
loss.
That's another mini wave spawning in. TL, I don't think they can defend this. Sanji is trying to cut the waves, but there's no one in the base to save this game. Aurora
That's a
Gaming
loss.
Philippines secure game one.
And they do it. They get first blood in
Aurora.
this series, starting their
Aurora
revenge
took the game.
against TL. You can see them discussing things here too. Probably could have been cleaner, at least for them, at Roar, the way Roar feels. But man, Domeng, what a game! Massive performance.
Problem
here
वहाँ पे हुआ ना.
on
They
that
they should not
Granger
contest
to
the
secure
Lord.
them game one.
वो लोग contest किए इसलिए हार गया ना वो लोग. TLP should not contest the Lord.
Performance by these two.
अगर वो लोग
Team Liquid
contest
had
नहीं
to
करते तो
stretch
वो
out
आराम
the
से जीत
limits
जाता
of
ये.
everything. Their macro management, their micro skills and their abilities during team fights. But at the end, it boiled down to the fact that Team Liquid has been running away from for majority of the game. The lineup of Aurora, the team fight of Aurora is way easier to pull off. It's way easier to make work. And when Liquid can no longer posture, position, and play all of the tricky plays they've been doing to minimize the difficulty, then Aurora just stampedes through the cavalry.
I don't know, man. I know we didn't see it here on the English broadcast, but I still believe in what I said when I predicted this series. There's something about Aurora, and when they get
वो लोग का यहीं पे
things,
mistake हो
they're
गया
able to make adjustments. I
TLPH.
think this was a really good
This is
showcase
the
of
mistake
that,
of
but also,
TLPH.
this is
They contest the law.
potentially the start of maybe TL's lower bracket run. I know there's still a game ahead of us. Don't want to get ahead of myself.
They
here.
should have contest. अगर वो लोग contest नहीं करता ना तो वो लोग का defend हो जाता आराम से. सबका ulti ही रह जाता.
Yes, there was individual
Contest किया
lanes,
तो
different
हार गया
things
वो लोग.
happening across the lanes. Some leads built up, like we mentioned with Carl TZ, specifically on the YSS in the jungle. But when it came down to those team fights, it was
It's not like
Rora's
that.
ability
They will
to really
suffer
protect UA
against
part
Aurora.
of that, but more
Only
so
also
even
peak
Doming,
like
right?
late,
And again, the guy
early to late
his
heroes.
positioning was impeccable, but also just well guarded. And also note that
Basically,
Light's
that
Grok
keyboard,
is probably one of the
keyboard and that
better
and,
picks
and
that
that
Light
guy.
has. He's able to make
The
those
goal
massive
lineup.
tech charges like we saw. Maybe he missed the timing on one of them when that Lord was being taken, but overall, Light did a great job at just kind of starting those fights
I'll
up.
just play one match. Where is my lucky guess? I'd better this Team Liquid. I won't. I'd better this Aurora. I mean Aurora. I want this shit. वो लोग एक्चुअली जीता हाँ वो लोग एक्चुअली जीता था पर वहीं पे वो लोग हक दिया वो लोग को फाइट लेना नहीं चाहिए था लॉट पे पीएलपीएच को पीएलपीएच को वहाँ पे फाइट लेना नहीं चाहिए था वो लोग को फाइट ले लिया पूरा खत्म हो गया क्यों नहीं था वो look at my levels you want to see my
Man,
levels
awesome.
55 it's 55 what if I get this again कितना increase होगा मेरा extra level 2 what 13221 that's not 13221
Keep
that's not
moving forward.
13221 let me show
Don't
you
get bogged down by the same.
I learned a little bit yesterday Kagura
To Mobile Legends.
I little bit learned Kagura yesterday
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. Who now?
like this
To win is to bloom. Careful. Soul corruption is
Careful.
contagious. Bloom now.
like this you want to do like this I don't know why that guy is not
all
coming
the darkness and dirt to purify the world.
or you can do like this
Bloom now.
see that's how you can pull
Repent.
that's how you can pull them
Victory.
draw or support just my EXP के लिए I don't have diamonds I don't have diamonds
From this, you know, and
I don't have diamonds I have 0 diamonds currently and this gonna end soon I just don't want to waste diamonds over here 400 sorry either I need to waste it here or I need to waste it here I have two reasons this is only 14 days left and look and it is Angela and this is 22 days left let me just buy a weekly pass wait a minute we'll just go with the weekly pass thing first what should I buy here I will go for the Bene instead of all this Sicilian Hanabi Benedict cleaned amount I will go Bene they are the grains okay grains this will give you 2000 points you wanna see collection over here uh where is it just gonna collect collection ketika detention now skins 3000 you'll get 3000 each skin will just give you 3000 क्या 76 ड्रॉ में 78 टोकन मिला मेरे को और कम मिला तो तुमको ऐसे कैसे मिल गया ना मेरे को यहाँ पे बहुत कुछ मिला कॉन्वर्सेशन पे देखिए क्या look at the rewards I got spawn this recall after और भी मिला हाँ दिखाई नहीं दे रहा और भी मिला यहाँ पे I literally got everything. See, I got this, I got this, I got this also, even the emote, even this. सिर्फ ये स्किन नहीं मिला और ये लोग नहीं मिला मेरे को सर्विस में बहुत मिला मेरे को वॉलेट एक्शन all in 20 draw okay it's all in 20 draw 20 let me draw 44 draw मिला मिला anyone see my this यहाँ पे एक ही ड्रॉ किया था मैंने यहाँ पे मेरा स्मार्ट पे एक ही ड्रॉ किया था किधर गया
熱くなったら
sorry
Yeah, brother. He's double V now.
एक ड्रॉ में एक ओ चार ड्रॉ में 59 हो गया मेरा बेसिकल और करने से और हो जाएगा कौन सा पे ड्रॉ करूँ what should I draw should I go for this let's how much it is 500 I don't want to draw but again I want the fucking skin I want the fucking skin bro ड्रॉ करो कि नहीं करो मन तो हो रहा है ड्रॉ करने के लिए I got just 500. How much I need? 6, 7, 8. I only need 300. I want this Angela skin. Oh, fuck, man. I want this Angela skin. How many draws I did? 50 for 500. Hell, bruh. I just got 50 draw for 500. So basically, I need 30 draw. Means, like, 5, like, 1,500. 1,500. Give me the skin, please. Give me the skin. I don't want to use skip anything. Just the skin. Mother, father, brother, sister. 28 भी नहीं है. 15 is the highest coin. Fuck. 6. Why I don't get any kind of rewards, bro? 90 पे मिलेगा. माँ कसम. Skin. Fuck. Probably this is a better. This is a better. 85. Oh, shit. भिखारी बनाएगा रे ये लोग मेरे को. 1,000. I didn't buy 1,000. I will get it. I will get it. I will get it for sure. Now I'll do one trick. I won't go this directly. First, I will go weekly pass. Always go weekly pass. Basically, I will go 100 diamond there. So, मेरा काम 490 हो जाएगा. तो 470. थोड़ा दिमाग लगाना पड़ेगा अभी थोड़ा. तो ये हुआ 490 और 565. 2K डायमंड उड़ गया है मेरा अभी तक 565 लेने से 2K डायमंड मेरा उड़ जाएगा Where is the fucking 565 bro देखिए 1000 आ जाएगा डायमंड आया कि नहीं ओ
Ever wonder how the
आया
cloud can
1000
soar
1000
so high?
748 748 I got this skin 16 36 it gave me 36 it just gave me 36 Thamos this shitty skin gave me 36 look at this 16 this is probably luck except these two okay except this 1 2 and this 3 I got everything look I got 80 800 there's my Angela there's my Angela so I wasted how many I have already 500 diamond now basically I wasted 14 12 and this 100 you can say I wasted around like how much how can 14 12 and 100 is about 1500 diamond 1500 diamond to get this skin this mother father this is what I needed this is what I needed
I will be there upon the first blossom.
2000 छपरी स्किन साला 2000 पॉइंट दिया सिर्फ 2000 पॉइंट दिया मेरे को वेस्ट ऑन हियर 93 उसको बाय करके दिया था लेजर को बाय करके दिया था ये मेरा 1600 जैसा उड़ा लिया था मेरा ये कितना ड्रॉ से हुआ मेरा ना यहाँ पे 60 70 80 सो 80 पे मेरे को 16 मिलेगा ना लेट्स ड्रॉ मदर गाली देने का मन कर रहा है मेरे को अभी पूरा गाली देने का मन कर रहा है चुतिया आदमी क्या है ये 2 4 4 कौन 2 4 4 देते ये पूरा फुल है क्या ये प्रीमियम फ्रेगमेंट दिस शिट हीरो फ्रेगमेंट क्या करूंगा इससे भाई करूंगा क्या इससे जहर जहर दो मर जाएगा हमें मदर गाली देने का मन नहीं कर रहा है मेरे को अभी ये मोन्टून को I will just last 1000 मिला तो नहीं मिला तो बाहर में जाए बेचारा सुन This is the last.
Wherever this cloud drifts, new stories
You
are
get.
sure.
These are the tokens, but these are not tokens. This mother father salah. These are not tokens. These are these these dogs. Look at the hell. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In 10 draw I got 10. Literally in 10 draw I got just 10. Hero fragment salah. 91. Just give me like this. 6, 7, 8, 19, 14, 15, 16, 16. This I needed. 10, 4, 14. Then here I got 20, 22. I got 22. Event shop. 120. Even after doing 150, I guess I won't get. It will just give me 30, bro. Just give me 30. Oh, damn. I got the recall. I got the recall. It worth it. It worth it. I got the recall. I got the recall. It worth it though. It worth it. I need to spend 300 over this shit. I got. Look, I got everything. Only the skin left. Only the skin left. 285 हो गया ना. At least it worth it. It worth it. It worth it.
If the sun gets too hot, you can always find me for some
कम से कम
shade.
मिला तो. नहीं तो ये भी नहीं मिलता मेरे को. फ्री तो कुछ मिला था ये. मेरे को क्या क्या मिला देखो ना. मेरे को ना सब मिला. इसका सब सेट ही है. सब सेट है इसका. Look, this, I got this avatar. ये सब मिल गया ना मेरे को. बस ये 400 चाहिए. और मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है. Give me like this, yes, yes. That's a she. हायाबुसा का स्किन कितना में कन्वर्ट हुआ बट अभी नहीं चल रहा है. 10, 6, 10, 20, 22. Hayabusa, I don't know how much it got converted. 30, 61. Low. Where's the Hayabusa? Nameless Stray. 11 quest. 24 quest और 24 quest में मेरे को पैसा नहीं है भाई. 6. I guess it's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. 495. और चाहिए. और थोड़ा please give me 5. Madar. Padar. Hmm. This is a full set. This is a full set.
Remember this day when justice reclaimed its throne.
That's the full set. Let me just draw, okay? Draw it M7 pass. Rest of the other thing. Where's the full set? Skip animation. Pass. Pass में 1000 EXP. Open one of the items. Your pass will be a rate of 51 to 53. पास. पास देते भैया. पास देगा नहीं ये लोग. चुकी है ना. देगा क्यों मेरे को. 300 मिला से. Constant is तो 3918. I should get 1800. यहाँ पर डायमंड दिखा रहा है. ये डायमंड किधर गया.
Welcome back.
Oh, glitch. Glitch. It was glitch. से 50 से 51 हो गया. क्या छुट्टियां में था मेरा. लोगों तो 1 मिनट देखता हूँ. मेरा पहले लेवल कितना था. वैसे लेवल 50 था मेरा लेवल 50 से 51 हुआ सिर्फ क्या था ये तो मैं खुद ही कर लेता ये लोग के साथ खेलने से तो हो ही जाता है मेरा 51 इससे अच्छा इसको ही सपोर्ट कर देता ना मैं 600 मिल जाता 10 ही डायमंड जाता है इसको 140 डायमंड जाता fuck this bitch and assholes I'll put Angela back the time has come bro look at my Angela set I got this shit I got this shit you want to see my Angela set I'll show you it I got everything mostly everything I get in Angela let me see this 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 I can buy painted skin I can buy this painted skin this now this collector this guy this there's a full Angela
Ever
set
wonder how the cloud
Early as the turtle spawns
oh
in.
they already started
Carl picking it up. Brilliant's coming down now. Blaze into it from
they already
Oheb, doing a lot of damage. Light gets away with the glorious pathway and the revitalize. This time, TL takes Rora's purple buff.
Great rotational reads by JP. Coming out of nowhere, Sanford covering for him to secure the kill.
Angela की स्किन क्यों ली
is a menace.
ली है इतनी मैंने नहीं ली ये सब फ्री में मिला था
Get more off of that. They're just
मैंने
trying to
इतना
cause
स्किन
some
लिया ही
chaos
नहीं
now on
ओके
this side
फ्री
of the
में मिला
jungle.
था
Carl TZ's there though.
Yeah,
वो स्टारलेट का स्किन तो मेरे को वापस मिल गया था ना स्टारलेट जो आया था अभी भी है स्टारलेट पे
Right now,
I
that
bought this
advantage for
skin
Carl
I only
TZ is
bought this
nearly
skin
level 9. I don't know, man.
सिर्फ ये स्किन
Apex
बाय किया
Predator
मैंने
and Uranus.
कितना
That's not
वेस्ट किया भाई
usually
आज
2 and 2. You don't put that together, but in the hands of Sanford, he does make it work. Again, able to be very much of a threat still on this hero. And you can see he's got the Dom Ice now. Oh, they go to Demon Knight?
This is a solo kill? Wait a second, JP goes back to the healing. Demon Knight has to respect it. They get zoned away from his own jungle. Oheb in the bottom lane there, blazing to win, shift him away. Demon Knight again stalked to walk back to base.
सब स्किन फ्री में मिला बस ये स्किन बाय किया मैंने
Because of everything else happening.
BMI flicker out. Rosberg's descent. Sanji coming down to help. BMI back. Domeng is looking for the chase now with Carl Tease. He's walking up together with Sanji. Domeng's trying the best he can, but it will be Carl.
TL versus SRG
kill
ना
on him.
The ankles were broken.
This
the
is
BMI, man. It's
Oheb
I don't know.
It's not just ankles. It's considering that's afraid the wings. Also
oh there's a game too there's a game too
be a little bit more Red Bull there, dumbing.
Yeah, this
needs wings for sure.
I don't know, man. Like this is.
why they took
That's not
Lilia
good for
na
Freya. Again, the stat being 0-3 for Claude, but
why they
right
took
now
Lilia
this is
against
also once again Dominkites. This is his first
against
Freya.
Lunox
In the goal lane, mid.
Sanji is going to be taken low. Actually flickers out. Safety Edward jumps on the turret, picks up the kill, but now will fall.
I think
as well.
Edward is dead Edward is
Thorn
dead
rows of Carl Teasy. Oheb.
Oheb got his glot
Got his glot. Great BMI.
I was a bit greedy. I feel like Edward didn't need to commit the flicker just to get that kill to trade it out. That's a losing trade because you lose a flicker.
They're getting desperate, I feel, because scaling is getting tough for them, right? Like, TL are just dominating every part of the map.
Yeah, it's a 2-level lead between Carl TZ and Demon Kite.
It's the same story that I was saying from game 1. You know, this is what Carl TZ does against Demon Kite. We know that they shared words and sentiments, even seasons ago back in MPL Philippines. And it's always great to see. I always love to see them face off in the jungle. But yeah, I have to agree with you guys. I think right now Aurora Gaming is taking a little bit too many risks. Like we just saw from Domain Kite, and now even from Edward burning that flicker under the turret to pick up a kill. But it looks like they do want to go ahead and set themselves up to at least contest that Lord when it does come up. Looking at the items here, you can see Edward, he's got only that Enchanted Talisman. He's got the boots working on his next. Even on the other side, hold on.
That's a lot of damage. Phantom execution. No!
Still
Sanford
card
gets
play
the
bit.
kill there.
I mean,
Hey,
good.
that was supposed to be 1v1.
Watch
Sanford.
again.
This feels like Demon Kite
KD
went
देखो
into the
उसमें
game and is on
2-0-1.
hard mode, man. Yeah, like this is he doesn't have any space to work with.
Thorn Rose
Demon
on
Kite
you,
का already
and force on the
1-2.
Brilliance now, it will be able to be, I mean, they forced it out. Sanford walks up, Blazing Red coming in
Is
from
there,
Mohead
is there,
there.
is there,
Oh,
is
they
there.
disintegrate
Game 2
Edward
for
under
Call
turret.
Tail
So
pitch
much juggling
का
here
है
from
game.
Storming. Why?
Why?
They're already
Take it
dominating
low.
so
Carl's
early.
been walking up. Revitalize coming down now.
सब early game दिया वो
Carl
लोग.
doesn't have enough damage, but they bait out a glorious pathway and a revitalize.
Dude, I think it's just too much. I think Aurora Gaming is just like too much is going on the map that they have to deal with, that they're just kind of overstepping and making mistakes.
Yeah.
I think JP showing off why he has 6 kids now. He's made Aurora Gaming his kids this game. Again, it was the Kali. Early on, dude, he's everywhere. And Demon Kite has struggled to farm because the Kali shows up at the worst possible time for the season shit.
Dude, it gets worse. Demon Kite 4 levels behind Carl TZ. You know, if it's been rough getting your buffs, trying to contest this Lord, it's probably not going to happen. Look at this. Just kind of, Demon Kite doesn't really have much of an angle anywhere to make a move. JP and Sanford alone, kind of these obstacles that Aurora Gaming really can't go. Oh!
Raging Sandstorm with the flicker finds the horse, like able to pop in the glorious pathway, gets gunned down now. Sanford tried to go for the chase, but all this was for them to get a free Lord.
Yeah, free Lord secured. Tier 2 turret on bot. And now TL with a lead, 6,000 up ahead. We'll get ready to go towards the base of Aurora Gaming. Looking at this, I mean, man, imagine Demon Kite just getting his second item
at 9 minutes. It's about to be 10.
Yeah. Oh man, that is, he's very, very behind. Conti's now 15, scaled up really well. I mean, look at the difference here. 2,000 plus gold difference between the jungles. Oheb as well has scaled up nicely, 1,000 ahead of Demon Kite. And you can see it, man. I mean, this is a clear advantage in terms of firepower and scalability that they have. Oh, Raging Sandstorm!
Over on 2 right now. The combo coming down now. Brilliance is to escape. Demon Kite barely getting away. Found a shocker landing on 2, but too darn tanky. JP still able to escape as Sanford pops into Consecration, and Lord is able to deal with the tier 2 up top. Team Liquid want to continue the siege.
They might do just that. Flying Cloud bringing a light over, a little charge in from the Lord, but the shield's gonna pop. So they'll still hold on to the turret. Yue might be one of the saving graces here for Roar. Picks up a Divine Glaive, and another wave will be cleared out. Sanford is just chilling, man.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Okay. He gets out. But these turrets are getting pretty low, man. Bottom lane as well. They diverted the attention of Rora, and now they're going to be able to take the turret down to the bottom lane, and that's the 4 lane. Great black shoes right as the Mount of Shocker comes around. Even the glorious pathway baited out.
It's crazy how Sanford standing there is what stopped Aurora from being able to successfully defend the tower in the bot lane.
Yeah.
Has to be very
My luck is way below.
right now.
It is.
Exchange my account. क्या बोला था? Let me just rest in the okay
Oh, guy from Carl TZ in the back gets the puncture.
Same.
Out Demon Kite gets a fadeaway kill, but Oheb's able to crack the
Oh,
base open
बच गया था
again
ना वो.
with another base turret. That's value. No shutdown on the
That's a
goat.
game to tier pitch.
All right, they get a kill.
If I
They
get a
lose
collector
2
skin
base
when I'm
turrets,
spinning,
though,
I'll
so
press
Aurora
something.
Gaming took step 1.
You think you'll get?
Towards pathway?
Sanji has the
I
black
think
shoes.
you'll
Getting
get
in
though.
time now. Raging Sandstorm coming down and look at the AoE combo.
Look at the Oheb. Look at the Oheb.
Now the dive into the bag right now as the BMI gets
He
Oheb
just
out.
got 2.
Sanford and JP are sticking out to
Yeah.
JP goes
ये
and
लोग
gets
से
a
क्या
double.
है अभी?
Oheb gets a now play on Edward on the other side of the map, and now it's you.
Solo मारा उसको.
Flickering out to safety, but Sanford
Solo मार
is
दिया
chasing
उसको.
him down. The apex predator
खत्म
hunts
खत्म
its
खत्म.
prey,
Base खत्म.
and he
Base
gets a
खत्म.
killing spree.
Full wiped out.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, we're going to be going to a
Their
full
pitch.
3-game series.
This is their pitch.
I was about to say they got step 1 in a maybe a
You won't get.
10-step process to turn the game around.
People like us won't get.
Oh my goodness, I think they forgot they were 8,000
People like
gold
us won't
behind. They
get
chose to
that cheap.
fight anyway and got punished for it. So, again, smiles on the face here for TL. Hey, that's a first win for Claude against
How
Haya
is he
as well.
smiling?
So We're going to a game 3.
I told you,
Epic
Carl TC,
rivalry.
they will won
No
second
other
game.
way to end it for this stage.
That
I mean,
also
I
I
don't want to say this is the
predict
last time
correct.
they'll face off against each other because who knows? What if? Maybe, right? I just want to say, Oheb handled that game really well as a Claude.
Yeah.
Handled laning so well. He handled
And now
eventually once it became the
nervous,
5v5 team fights
out
around
of
the map.
nervous,
It was a
Aurora
perfect game
Gaming
for
आप हक
him. He
देगा
went
देखना.
3-0-4.
वो लोग का ड्राफ्ट देखना
It's
घटिया हो जाएगा
something
Aurora
demanding of
Gaming
a
का.
Claude to be like, hey, first pick, it's the
देख
last
लेना.
pick Freya. The
Out of nervous
entire
and
pride
pressure,
of Aurora had
वो
the
लोग हक
whole
देगा.
draft to readjusted this Claude, and they said, yeah, this Claude, this is our answer to it. But Oheb stayed perfect. That's crazy.
Yeah, looking at this again, they controlled this in pretty much this entire game, and it started off with some mistakes that
देखो देखो एसमेलो
Aurora
को
probably
कैसे
just
अकेला
didn't
मरेगा
need
वो.
to take, you know, and
वहाँ पे दोनों लड़ रहे हैं देखो.
I don't know,
मर
just
गया वो.
interesting enough how fast the
देखो
game
डबल किल.
scaled out of control. Demon Kite
Cross
getting
से
shut
मार दिया
down. It
एसमेलो
was
को.
very reminiscent of what we saw in the grand
Still
finals
getting
in
new
MPL
bits
Philippines,
kitchenette.
man. It almost felt the same because
New
we
bits
saw that one
kitchen.
of the weak points of Aurora's gameplay
I
in
remember
late
I
was
got
when Demon Kite
Angela
was
skin.
behind.
I got Angela
TL just
skin.
knows. It's like that
At 10 draw.
familiarity. Like, we're going to go ahead, continue to put pressure on Demon Kite. The team has to make a choice. Do we respond and help Demon Kite, or do we try to win somewhere else? But when somewhere else is also losing, it's really difficult to gain control back from that and to get yourself back into the game.
And for you guys back at home, Freya before this game held a 3-0 record against the Claude. This is the first time in M7 where the Freya has lost against the Claude. So now the record is 3-1.
And that shows the quality of the gold laner that Oheb actually is.
300 diamond for
him to do
EXP.
that, but then overall,
Just think.
it looks like
Just
Liquid
think.
had a much clearer game plan this time around. They picked up the
सोचो
Kali,
हाँ.
which made the Uranus look like, okay, that makes so much sense, as we mentioned. And then JP was free to do what he did for the majority of the grand finals in
If you
season
waste
16, which
300
was
diamond,
disrupt Demon Kite and Light
you'll
Flow.
And I
basically
gotta say,
get
the
what?
concern that we had in the draft when they picked up the Freya came true. We
I
were
mean
like, hey, this
499
is a good
diamond
counter.
for
Can he play
1000 EXP.
Freya? But having someone like Dolmeng who's played a certain way.
Let me just calculate this shitty motherfucker. I want to reach level faster. Let me just calculate this shit. Oh, I got 52. At least, at least something better than nothing. Where is the page guy? Look, if I support 200, if I support 200, I'll get 1200 EXP. Did you see? If I support this shit, I'll get 1200 EXP. And इसका वो प्राइस कितना है? प्राइस कितना है इसका? 399, 400. 400 में अगर इसको मेरा खुद को सेंड करूंगा तो मेरे को मिलेगा कितना? 1000 EXP. 1000 EXP and just come to this M7. अरे चुटिया का किधर चला गई? लकी ड्रॉ नहीं. सपोर्ट चेस्ट. यहाँ पे सिर्फ दो चांस है तुमको. 50 200 स्पेंड करने से यहाँ पे क्या मिलेगा तुमको? ये मिलेगा, ये मिलेगा या ये मिलेगा? Which one is better? Supporting teams or this one? Which one is better? Tell me. I'll show you a demo. Let me show. I'll spend 200 on each, okay? So you'll just get the idea. Find three. Uh, you think support chase is good? Bro, you think support chase is good? Fuck. Fuck you, bro. You think support chase is good? I'll just show you. I'll just show you. This for the demo. This for the demo. I need 400 diamonds. This is 400 diamonds. This guy. Party week में करना. Party week. Party week. Very late. I can't wait party week. Look, I
If the
got
sun
400
gets too
gem.
hot, you
Okay. Calculate कर रहा हूँ, calculate करो, calculate करो. How much I have currently? 186. यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ 186. 186 out of 1000. ना. तो मेरे को support chest. If I support here, think I support this guy. 60. 16 to 20, 120. This is my 200 bot. I got how much? 1200 pass in. So basically, I get double up from 52 to 53, and now I have 53.86. By 1000 ना. तो अभी मैं support chest पे करूँगा. देखो 200. 1 2 3. अभी अभी करके देखता हूँ. 200. How much will I get? Own 0. Own 0. Own 0. Own 0. I own everything 0. This is what I got. This is what I got. Let me calculate. See, 300 into 3, how much? 900. And here 250. 900 plus 250, how much? How much? 900 plus 250. 1150. 1150 increase हुआ मेरा सिर्फ. कैलकुलेट करो ना. 200 स्पेंड किया तो मेरे को 3 मिला और ये 1 मिला. कितना हुआ? फिर से 900 और यहाँ पे किया ये तो. देखो ये ग्लिच है. ग्लिच. एक ग्लिच. फिर से और एक करता हो. देखो मिलेगा तो कितनी? 300. 300 assholes. Fuck you,
keep
man.
moving.
Pesan nggak untuk tim Liquid yang lagi bertanding sekarang?
For Team Liquid PH, fighting.
Fighting! Alright. Thank you so much, Calvin. Let's see if we can talk to someone else before we head into our next game. Wow, alright.
तुम्हारा कितना increase
TLPH
हुआ
and
लाइट?
Aurora, hi. Can I talk to
How
you for just a
much
minute?
you
Hi.
increase?
What's your name?
Diamond डाल के कितना increase
Be
हुआ?
careful here. What's your name?
I'm Angelo.
Angelo. Angelo.
इससे
Angelo,
अच्छा
okay,
मैं
Angelo.
वही
So
कर
I'm
लेता ना.
guessing you came from the Philippines.
Yes, I came from the Philippines.
खुद को ही हम diamond दे देता.
All the way from the Philippines.
All the way from the Philippines. You flew here just for this match or you've been here for a while?
I will be here for 10 days up to the grand finals.
Demos
Wow,
दिखाता
all
रहता
the
है.
way to the grand finals.
Spin
You
करने
think
के बाद भी.
TL or Aurora will make it to the grand finals?
Of course, I'm very confident. Two of our teams will be in the grand finals.
Two of their teams will be in the grand finals. What do you guys think about that? The Filipino fans are definitely raving right now. If I had to ask you to choose between both of these teams right now, who do you think will be moving forward in the upper brackets?
It's really hard, but my heart and my favorite
TLPH.
team is now TLPH.
All right.
ये भी
I'm
TLPH को
supporting both of them
लगता है.
since they came from the both country.
Of course, of course. So final message to TLPH who are still trying to get that final point in.
TLPH, I know you practice so hard. I know this match is also hard for you because we are fighting against same team in our country. But I'm hoping that you can make it.
Hoping you can make it. Once again, thank you so much, Angelo. I hope we get to catch up later on. But it seems like the players are ready. The casters are also ready. So we're going to throw it over back to them to break down this next game and to see who will take this next game. Will it be Aurora or will it be TLPH?
The Philippines was mentioned. I just have to, man. The Philippines was mentioned.
What are you doing?
What is that? It's like
What's that?
Oh yeah, you're half Filipino. That's why. It's this. When the Philippines gets mentioned, bro, you gotta just imagine the flags up there. And it's like, I want that.
You're in the
shirt,
theater.
Yeah, I'm in the
Because that's
theater.
usually where it happens. You're in the
Yeah.
theater and you stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they play the anthem.
They play
the anthem
In the
before a
theater.
movie?
Yeah, we do.
If you're there early enough.
Yeah, super. Like you have to be there like before the trailers and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Speaking of,
Yeah,
Speaking of, look at this guy.
Yeah, we got friends. We got Wolf there, but right now he's not the friend that I want to mention. I want to mention the Fairy Games app.
Fairy Games.
It's the place to create and host a room to play MLBB 1v1 online with your friends, colleagues, and esports club members. Wait, so are you not against AI anymore? Is it different? Invite your friends to win. Oh, this is different. This is for the tribute ring.
You want a tribute?
So you
Mera
get
mana hi
M7
garam ho
tribute
gaya.
rings, you get MLBB diamonds, new MLBB skins. So make sure you just download the Fairy Games app now and register your MLBB ID to start playing. Play for free until January 25th only. So get on that now. And do you want a free skin? Because Mirko will tell you about the free skin.
If you're looking for a free skin, just log in for 13 days between January 9th to the 31st. Server time. I don't know what server time is, but you know. To unlock the Edith's Verdant Night skin. Completely free. It's that easy. Don't miss out. Look, Edith's kind of bad in both, like, in-game.
Hey, man.
Hey, nice recovery.
Right? In-game. Edith's kind of bad. Like, I mean, like a bad hero to play right now.
I think we're going to have a special cons player, by the way, too.
Playing Edith?
Playing Edith, yeah. There's also a free, another free skin you guys can grab since you guys like free stuff. Galacontra's Electrifying Solar Spark skin is free when you hit level 30, or no,
pose,
45.
Pose, man.
Which one?
Got the
Is that the pose?
Yeah,
45 M7 pass. Keep leveling up and claim your rewards. I wish I could do the
Bring back
the
Brida.
Slam.
The heroic
Slam.
entrance.
AOG.
I can't get on the desk right now, bro.
Yeah, maybe we'll have Egets come back.
Yeah.
I'm supported by
We still
please
need to see
accept.
the Greco-Roman oil wrestling
Look at
match
the
between
chats.
him and Naisu.
I was not aware of this.
Oh, you weren't? We were all promised that it would happen.
Yeah.
But I think there's just a bit of scheduling conflict with Egads.
That's only for the premium subscribers out there.
No, it's for everyone for free. You will be in public in the streets of Jakarta doing that.
Because they like stuff for free.
Kab start hoga na?
And when you said that earlier, how come you?
Oh, they're already here.
For lack
They're
of free
already
stuff
here.
on. It sounded like you had that tone.
ये देखूंगा और last वाला देखूंगा.
I
Onyx.
wanted exactly like that.
Because I don't know if I like free stuff, man.
Yeah.
आप भाग देगा देखना.
Because I don't trust it. Like, if
I
it's
agree.
free, I'm like, huh.
And this
Just
is
look
what
at
I will
Rhoda.
always say when you ask why I never treat you coffee. I treat people coffee sometimes, so now I got ammo on you.
Damn.
I'll second guess Redmar and be like, did you put something in this?
Why'd you give?
रोरा को देखना अभी वो लोग का ड्राफ्ट इतना घटिया होगा ना देखना.
The jitters during a cast?
Did you put Red Bull
Yes,
in
oh,
my
head.
coffee? Because I want that.
Red Bull
Yes,
and coffee.
causes.
I'm sure there's some combination out there that you can buy.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, mix it with matcha. Everyone mixes something.
I
with
don't like
these
matcha,
days.
so I'll take an Americano with wings.
Oh man, this guy, he doesn't like matcha. Same.
Arashi asked me like 8 times. He's like,
वो
"You
लोग का
like matcha?"
ड्राफ्ट बहुत
No.
घटिया हो जाएगा
He's like,
देखना.
you want to go to this matcha place? I'm like,
Dude,
nah.
लग रहा है
Bro, I
कि
think
मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है वो लोग का
he
ड्राफ्ट
really
बहुत
wanted
घटिया
to
होगा.
go with you to the matcha place.
Yeah,
And you
dude.
were being a
Come on,
terrible bro by
Come
saying
on,
no.
man.
That's
say
why I
yes
asked him. I said,
to-
Arashi, do you want to show me the matcha place?
And what did he say?
He's like, only if you want it. I was like, I don't want it.
Arashi is a Arashi.
Shout out
man.
to my boy.
He's a very
Arashi.
special friend of ours.
He's a great guy. Bryden.
क्या बन गया?
Right.
Claude.
Dox him.
They pen Claude.
If y'all ever see Arashi out in
और
the
यहाँ पे
building
Hilda
here
and
in the
Louis.
EXO
I'll
hall,
take you to matcha.
take him to matcha and ask him to roll with you.
Yeah, matcha and rolling. Those are his 2 favorite things in life.
Yeah.
Oh, anime is number 1.
And anime. Hopefully we'll get to see an anime battle for this game number 3. I don't want to say one-sided
TLPH
stop.
ने
Maybe a
Claude
little
क्यों
bit more
ban
something
किया
like
ना?
game number 1 where
Yeah.
it
ओहे नहीं ले
demanded
क्या
the
Claude?
best of the 2 teams to show up. Because he would honestly,
They ban
if
Grok.
you're Aurora here, and then you lose to Liquid again, and then you get sent to the lower brackets, something about that just doesn't feel comfortable, bro. That hurts. Honestly, that hurts. So if you're gonna lose this, any of these 2 teams, you'd want to end it on a high note. At least be like, oh, we were so close to winning. All right, let's take it out on the next team we face.
Yeah, it kind of feels weird. I feel like it's literally that meme of, oh, here we go again. Like, if that ends up happening, they are going to be on blue side. They'll get priority. They go with the
They
Gusion
went
ban here. I'm wondering, since the Grok was
UV?
banned out, maybe they just
UV
end
जा
up
सकता है वो
picking
लोग.
Eve. We have
They're playing.
continuously
They might be
said
playing
the
for
clay has
going
been slept
UV.
on.
Yeah.
I'm I'm not sure if that'll end up being picked here.
Guison
Where
तो
is
जाएगा ही
she?
लग रहा
Where
है
is
सोरा भी
Kalea?
जा सकता
Why
है इस बार
is no one drafting her right now?
Yeah, we saw Cho over Kalea earlier as well.
एंड काल
That was
टीजी
a
का
nice
तो
pick, and
अच्छा ही
Kalea was
होगा
still
अगर वो
open at
फ्रेटिन
that
गया
point
तो
as well. I really
यूवी
hope that
काउंटर नहीं है ना
TL,
उन लोग का
if they do want to pick the CC for
they don't
OHEM,
have
I really
UV
hope they have a
I
combo
mean
this time around because the last CC pick felt
इसका
very,
नाम
very
क्या था रे
forced. It
नाम कौन
felt
सा था
very, very forced.
जोशिन
It looks
तो
like there's also
फ्रेटिन जा
something about the
सकता है
team fight of Liquid where, and how they've been playing,
फ्रेटिन बैन कर
they're
दिया
not really going for the
क्यों
long all-ins against Aurora.
ओ
All throughout
फर्स्ट
the
पिक
series, it's been crafty.
बोला ना
They're
यूजोंग
willing to
जाएगा
give the Yuzhong again to Edward
हेलो
this
ह्यूगो
time.
Are they
यूजोंग
going to run it back? Yisun Shin Farsa? This time
यूरेनस
Rock.
फिर से यूरेनस
Wow, the Eve is open.
बोला ना यूवी जाएगा
Yisun Shin Eve?
अब ये यूरेनस जाएगा
Why do they go Lance,
यूरेनस
bro?
we
He's
must
better
see
against
यूरेनस
Yuzhong.
again
It is. I almost wonder if they would even pick up the jungler right now. Like they don't. So far, they don't necessarily.
let's go
They
यूरेनस
could wait till red 3 if they wanted to.
They could.
लेंस बैन नहीं करेगा लेंस बैन नहीं करेगा
Yeah, but even if the lance is taken, I just feel like again, like
Why
that
से
matchup
why
with
से
jungle,
जा सकता
Kaltizi
है
usually
काल
has
टीजी
that upper hand in some way or
जॉय
another.
नहीं
So I
जाएगा
think
वो वाई से
they'll
जाएगा
decide if they want to go ahead and lock that in or not, or pick up
वाई से
something
नहीं तो
else
बाक्शा जा सकता है वो
for that jungle.
दोनों में से एक जाएगा
What I know is if they okay, they go Lance. What if they go
Lancelot.
Lance? Is this red 3 for OHEB? Because if it's not, then the next two bans are, I think, going to be targeted down towards OHEB. Because
मैं
again,
सोचा
when
यूरेनस
he's
EXP
not
को
McLaren, an
देगा
orthodox
करके
gold laner, it does
सोचा
feel
था
like he doesn't find the same comfort as a lot of other fighter golds do.
Yeah, and generally, if you're going to be giving the Yuzhong to the other side in the first phase,
CC
you'd want to get your gold laner already locked
Haya
in
bus
if you're on
CC
the red side first phase. Because at that point, the pool gets so small of heroes that can
Faramis
survive that dive to Yuzhong.
Faramis जा
Pick it up
सकते हैं ना वो
now
लोग
so that you don't have to worry about your gold
अरोरा
lane pick, and then you just adjust your roam and EXP so
Faramis
that
Faramis भी
that's
अच्छा
one
होगा
of your ways of handling the
Cho
Yuzhong a bit better. Yuzhong and Cho together has been a combination
Kimi
rising up in M7. They pick up the Kimmy, and just like
Wait.
that, Khalid instantly they want to match that rotational speed. So I think Liquid are leaning towards that idea of okay, yeah, they're playing with an Eve, but they always
फारामिस क्यों
have
नहीं गया ना
at
डाउट
least
कर
2
रहा
to
हूँ मैं
3
फारामिस क्यों
heroes
पिक नहीं किया
that
ना
can
वो
do
लोग
crafty stuff around the map. Either you're constantly invading, you're constantly split pushing while returning to the rest of the team, so that Aurora aren't always going to be in that thick formation.
ओहेब क्या जाएगा
The hard part about
ग्रेंजर
it too is, in terms of like crafty things around the map, Carly's with a Lancelot can do that
ग्रेंजर
anywhere.
जाएगा क्या ओहेब
And you know, for the most part, again,
और
not only
सीसी
trying
बैन
to
कर
control
सकता है
within
अगर
the jungle, but also
जाएगा
keeping
ग्रेंजर भी
control of
बैन
the
किया वो
map
लोग
is going to be something they want to watch out for. Granger being banned out here, this is going to be very interesting in the gold lane, man. I feel like because both gold laners don't have their picks yet, and we might even potentially see more gold laners banned out. Granger
Blind
goes
scale,
out
oh
Claude,
blind scale, what
maybe
is what are you talking about
I think Aurora have the ban Harith.
लापू
yeah, maybe the
the
Harris
ban लापू
as a last ban. They'll go with the Lapu Lapu.
यूरेनस जाएगा लग रहा है ना ये फिर से यूरेनस
Even
पिक
for
होगा
Sanford, I don't know, man. Are we actually going to see
क्यों लग रहा है
Sanford
ऐसे
on the
यूरेनस फिर से पिक होगा
Uranus
या
again?
ग्लू
Honestly, not bad. Again, they
या
have the
ग्लू
Khalid as well, right? So
कैरी
they
बैन
have
करके
the
ग्लू
combo right now, and Aurora don't really have any shred.
बैनिंग कैरी एंड
Ban
टेकिंग
carry,
ग्लू
then I think it's kind of like almost guaranteed, and then they pick up the Harith. They go Uranus last pick.
Yeah.
who said I'm playing
The
what the
Uranus
hell
also allows them to do that
just say
in and out of team fights.
no
If
just
you
say
end up picking something like an Alice, it's gonna be all in. For
Ben
sure.
carry take
You can
glue
also go Esme, right? Like, it doesn't need to be
Ben
Uranus.
carry take glue
Yeah, Uranus has been amazing, but the Esme is... Oh,
Esmeralda
so they want the Uranus with without the Esme on the other side now. Okay.
The Uranus Khalid, and then they just readjust their gold lane
Doesn't
pick.
this like
Uranus.
push the Harith even more? Like, okay, we want Harith. We do not want.
I almost predicted all the
have
heroes
the Eve
Yuzong.
You don't have to worry about high loss
Yuzong,
getting picked up
UV.
here unless there's a super sudden
Uranus
flex by Dominkai to put that choke.
फ्रेडिन जाने वाला था
Most likely will
फ्रेडिन
not
बैन
see.
कर दिया
So yeah,
क्लॉड
if
भी बैन
Aurora
कर दिया
don't
वो
ban
लोग
out the Harith, it's just gonna be a free one for Oheb.
ग्रेंजर बोला था ग्रेंजर भी बैन कर दिया वो लोग
Yeah, that's why I think they gotta really
Almost
decide on this last
predicted.
ban. It's gonna be the glue.
देखा ग्लू बोला ग्लू भी बैन कर दिया
Utility jungle. That's what they're looking for.
So yeah, I think here you just pick up the
Harith.
yeah, you can pick up.
हाय वन मॉस्को
Lock that in.
There we go.
हेरिट
So Harith locked in. Now, what does Aurora pick up for the last two picks?
They have something
क्या
ready.
जाएगा वो लोग
Cole, yeah, like I don't know, man. Is it just going to be like a Baksha?
This is gonna be fast, man.
Yeah.
If they go
Baxia.
fighter, usually someone
not recommended
was it Ruby Gold that
Baxia is
people will
not
pick
recommended
if they see a Harith On the other hand,
DJ,
there has
what?
been, yeah, like
I
Ruby,
hate that
Ruby
shit,
Gold.
bro. I
I don't
hate
really
that
think it's
guy.
that good though. And
Don't compare me
Definitely not.
with that
they
shit.
still won't have any shred, and we know the Uranus is coming in.
Joy? Zing, 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 zing.
Oh, this is a tough decision for Aurora. What are you gonna end up with?
The Nox Gold?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Leo mode?
It's hard to, really
How
hard to
about going
decide
Leo
right
mode?
now. Against the Harris?
Ooh, the joy.
It has to be physical. Are they just gonna go Moscow for fighter?
Dekha,
Back to the
Joy
Freya?
bola, Joy.
He decides to go again.
Bro.
They can still go Uranus if they really want to, right?
Yeah.
But I think now there's also
Joy bola, Joy pick.
pretty good reason to go Phobius.
Phobius.
Bola na hal dega ye log.
Lots of dashes. You're gonna be very happy.
So it's good they held on to the XP pick.
And it's a Khalid heave, so you should be able to get Prio in mid, straight to rotate to XP, and then you get Prio for the Phobius, sorry.
Phobius.
Two schools of thought. Are you gonna have a frontline anchor?
So यहाँ पे क्या है क्या है Stanford
Also
EXP
be aggressive while doing it.
Romer
So it's on one side you got Uranus, and on another side you have Phobius.
EXP na
Yeah, those
Phobius.
makes sense, especially when that joy came through. And
this is so good for TL, dude.
Yeah, this is great team composition, not only for fighting around objectives, but just like duking it out if they have to.
Yeah,
they have a lot of tools.
I almost predicted the draft.
And even some
Almost,
comfort picks
almost.
available to them. So this is
80%
again, I just gotta
predicted
say it's gonna
that.
be hard for Aurora, especially if
He's not a caster.
behind in the jungle just
वो
like he did in
caster
the previous game. I feel like
वो noob player है
that
वो DJY.
potential to punish is going to be there. Again, even with the lineup rating favoring Aurora, it's just the execution is one of the biggest things here for them to make work.
There's one thing you always have to ask when there's a joy in your lineup. Can you get that great early game, that moment that almost every joy has, where you get a double, where you get a triple, you get your items quick, and suddenly you're dancing with joy. All puns intended. But at this point, the question now needs to be answered with a definitive finality, as in this game number 3, it will be decided which one of these two advances and continues their upper bracket journey, and who will have to crawl through the lower bracket.
Can you King Kong it, man?
King Kong it.
King Kong the joy.
King Kong the joy, that's the new verb now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man.
It's like Kelroying the Beatrix.
Kelroying the Beatrix, yeah.
You know, with this too, I would say it's either way. I feel like it's hard to be someone cheering for the Philippines right now, because you've seen this so many times, and you're like, you know, you're down to one game again. And honestly, with both lineups, I could see them both working out. It's just
Joy going against Phobius,
I gotta have something that can match the speed of the Lancelot. Whoa, Edward. Really
Wow, Petrify coming down now. JP trying to deal more damage, but that is such a big win for Sanford now. Just look at the wave. He's gonna deny his
वो लोग Fredrin नहीं था हाँ Fredrin नहीं था वो लोग they have gone for Fredrin.
But Light's here.
So is Demon Kind,
They were
but,
like
I don't think
targeting
anything's gonna happen
Fredrin.
there. Take a look at the emblems. You can see Sanford.
अगर
pretty
Kenny
much
ban
going
कर देते
full.
तो
He's
वो
got
direct वो
Brace
ले
Smite,
लेता.
Firmness too for a little more tankiness. Festival Blood. He's gonna be fine at least in that lane matchup. He's gonna be pretty difficult to kill, and he's gonna
But there's
have so
Fredrin,
many
and again they ban glue.
options to kind of reset, use that Infernal Pursuit. And even so, little 1v1 at jungle. I don't think Demon Kind's gonna let the same thing happen to him in this game that in game 2.
And it's not just that. It's I think Light and Yue are gonna make sure that Demon Kite does not get rooted in the jungle by this Khalid. So they're really
There's a high chance for Aurora to win.
Whoa. Dome actually cut the wave
To win this
earlier,
game.
so he's gonna look
Early
to
game.
4v5 and Turtle 1, I think.
Well, they want to secure this. If they
Aurora
can.
game के
Has
पास
to be a part of this
advantages
fight
थे
now.
बहुत.
He's got level 4, so it looks like they're just gonna go clearly take this. Yes.
Dragon
Edward
के
there.
ये.
Carl easy to be jumped on by Dome Kai. Now Phantom Execution. Demon Kai still winning out directly, but
There's a
Carl
false
somehow
blood.
escaping as
There's a false
JP
blood.
gets shredded by the Freya. Demon Kai now looking for the purple buff, and this should be free as Carl has to recall, but Sanford rotates over, has the Infernal Pursuit, won't jump on Light just yet. Good damage coming down from Sanji, and they actually save the purple buff.
honestly a greedy decision by Carl Tesi to actually go back and try to take that turtle. And now their jungle gets pressured. He'll still be able to get it. Still would have been way worse for Liquid if they did not handle that correctly.
Not only that, would have been way worse if Gaming decided to stay in that purple and then get punished. So They take the bit of a lead that they got off the objective. They get back to the lanes, and yeah, it was a good decision from Dominkite to rotate for that. You can see
पता नहीं वो लोग
building
क्यों
in.
हेरिक
It looks
लिया
like it's
ना
going to
यहाँ
be
पे
going
हेरिक
that corrosive
हेरिक
site
नहीं
first
कुछ
in
और भी
Zone,
जा
but
सकता
he's
था
even
वो
got
लोग
a bit of a lead now in terms of
पता नहीं
gold
क्यों हेरिक लिया
against OHEP, which
I
is
don't know why they
expected.
took
Picks
हेरिक
up his corrosive scythe now, and so you can expect that
चाहो
kind of
दिक्कत
rotation
देगा
to continue to
लेकिन
happen
वो लोग हेरिक
by
क्यों लिया
the
ना ओहेप
next
हेरिक
objective,
क्यों
which is
लिया
still going to be cross side of the map. And so it's just a
हेरिक क्यों
kind of
लिया
a
वो
waiting
पता
game
नहीं है
for
मेरे को
OHEP to scale up, but there's a whole
कितना
lot more
सारा
tension
था
up
ना
here
वो
right
जाने के
now.
लिए
Yeah. Rosen Scythe all ready for this Freya. Dominkite much more free this time to farm, much more comfortable. While Liquid cannot find an opening similar to their previous game again.
this herit
Light and Yue doing really well
this head
right now
doesn't make any
for
sense
Dominkite Doming. And Oheb dancing. But they both know that they're not going to get a kill there.
this
Yeah,
head
it's
doesn't
just
make
one of
any
those things
sense
again where it's like both the teams will like to fight around the objective. Oh, JP.
Valkyrie's descent, getting him out. Raging Sandstorm though locks him down, but OHEB does not have Zaman Force and JP.
Yeah.
इसे अगर कैरी भी ले लेता तो आराम से वो कर लेता
Doming 2v1 winning it out, forcing a flicker out from JP.
Hey man, that's the power of the Valkyrie right there. No kill secured. Good thing he didn't continue to put pressure on it. Stays alive. Turtle's up now.
Oh! So much damage. Cancel on the Black Dragon.
Damn.
Sanford will keep it now in front of pursuit onto the Dragon in the air. Carl.
Kick mara.
Now jumps in all the way. That's a bad execution. Retreat battle.
Flying bits flying bits didn't work
Edward was too low.
the Joy
Can he dash away? Sanford has the
yeah
dash and he
Joy
cancels the dash. That's the double on a Morpheus.
Oh, that feels bad for Aurora.
you can't go against HP heroes.
Gets a little extra gold on this top tier 1
That's one of
that
the
was just kind of disconnected in the way they wanted to go.
disadvantage
Yes, they
of
got
Joy
the Sanji to put on
going
the flicker because of the kick
against
coming
high
through from
HP
life, but
heroes.
then there was Edward was too low to really try to contest it. They came down to the retribution. Was that also Carl
lost
gonna
it.
continue doing this, man.
Bro, that was nasty, man.
Everything was going so right until now. It's led to
Carry
this.
क्यों नहीं
No
गया ना वो
purple
लोग
buff on Demon
सोच रहा
Kite.
था
They
कैरी
lost the
क्यों नहीं
last
गया कैरी
turtle.
जा सकती था वो लोग
Significant progress in the tower up top. And now Liquid setting the tempo.
कैरी
They have
लेने
to
से अभी
time
तक
their entries a little bit better.
फ्रेया को थोड़ा वो कर
Like,
सकता था
I
dominate
get why you were going for the kick, but no one
I
else was
don't know
close enough
skills of
to
the
actually
MM2
try and
you
follow
need to
up.
learn all the MMs
And I think he missed that
not
initial
only
kick because
not
I thought
only
at first, like, oh,
selected
maybe he
heroes
purified it. No, he's backing Flicker,
if you really
Sanji.
want to play
So that means there was a moment
learn
where Light
every hero
decided, oh, am I gonna kick? Am I not?
based
Okay,
on
I'll
your
kick.
roles
Oh, but he already flickered, and then he changed the direction.
Yeah, I'm surprised he has the flicker. Don't we usually
based
see
on your
these
roles
with
you
the
have to learn every MM
I guess it depends, but yeah,
you say
purified
Claude you say
flicker, but
Moskov
Sanji relying on that.
every
So far so good. Hasn't died either, so he's been pretty good on point with the RWMs too. You can see he's got the glowing one locked in. Starlium Scythe now for OHEB.
Phobius
So a lot
and
of
this
first items coming into play.
Khalid will not let Joy go in
JP sticking with the shield here.
mark my
Still
word
building into his first. Probably going to go with a bit of a, like we say, chop suey build until his first item. Demon Kite does have the Genius Wand, which him
Khalid will
and
take all the
Yue
damage
can work in conjunction together, but
and Cho
so
will
far
not be able to
mostly
do
just
anything
getting
against
somewhat
Phobius
of a favorable fight, and that seems to be really difficult for them if
that
they
also
don't
without any
get that
damage
set off that they're looking for, or they don't
और
have that
Guison
space around these objectives to look for
कितना
just
ही जाएगा
because
ये
of
ना
the
Guison
durability
बैकलाइन
that
जाने
this
से भी तो
lineup
उसका
Team
फायदा
Liquid
नहीं है
has between the
लेंस तो आराम
Phobius,
से
even
भाग
to an
जाएगा
extent JP. And so it's
वो किसको
a
हेल्प
little
को
bit
मार्क
more
कर पाएगा अगर
finesse, I
करने
feel
से
like, that's needed for more game, because if Edward is too low,
look at them
you're pushed off of this
look
like
at the
this.
Khalid and the Phobius
Shoulder bash onto the turtle now goes in. Skill one for the person coming down as Dominkite tries to dive in, but OHEB is able to purify. Outraging Sandstorm from JP! Big Furious dive, but that lockdown saved a lot of them. Sanji still able to flicker around.
no
now
use
Edward gets isolated and now taken
he's
very low.
he's got drill
JP
brah
again gonna be the
Phobius
play. Yue goes
Phobius
in. Edward to survive. Yue able to pick up the kill as
Say-
Paul goes in, but the void blast from
is it
Sanji
there is it there
and will take Yue out.
I feel like both teams thought the fight was over, and then both mid laners were like, nope, it's not. They come through, end up capitalizing a kill. Turtle's still up, but TL
lens player only
definitely
do
had the upper hand in that
like
fight.
just
A
when
great
ignore
set with a Raging
objective
Sandstorm from
Fanny से
JP,
objective लेना hard है
and they
हाँ
get back to it.
when he
Yeah,
say objective
Dominic with
लेना
the
hard है.
initiation, but after all of that, Liquid had to expend
But
a lot of
lancelot से
resources
objective लेना
as
easy हो
Aurora
जाता है
Gaming will
थोड़ा.
be able to get this
That's
last
why
turtle.
you will see most of the
Does
people
JP
using lancelot in
miraculously steals it
esport.
away? Then I don't know.
No way.
No way he's gonna even try.
No way.
Good recovery by Aurora there in the
They
end.
hardly use
Dominic now
Alucard.
dancing with Oheb.
They hardly use
Light,
Alucard.
Light. Oh, the kick is off, but they're gonna go for the dive anyways. Oheb cut to bits.
Because of
Great read on the
utility,
situation by Dominic to
sustainability.
push it. And Light being there meant that
You won't
that's
see
an easy
Alucard
take on that Harris.
much.
And that's going to be another tower. Aurora still in
YSS,
this and they're recovering.
Joy,
Great take there on the
Blink Heroes.
turret. Skypiercer now online as well for you. Traction pulse thrown out.
Sanji no flicker has the
आलू will cook.
Sanford trying to peel for him. Sanji goes in.
अगर उसके सामने HP हीरो रख देता वो क्या करेगा bro?
That's Edward now.
अकेला क्या ही करेगा
Sacrificial
वो?
lamb for the kill on Sanji, but they'll get a turret off.
यहाँ पे आलू को रख के देखो ना Joy के against. What if they picked आलू
So they're all
instead of
that.
Joy?
They lose a couple bodies, man, but they went for the tier 2 turret. I'm not
This
sure if
Phobias
that
and Khalid will
was
just
completely
make him
necessary if they
hell.
had to do all that just to get the tier 2, but it does open up the map a little bit for them now that the Lord is going to be the next objective in about a minute here. So, interestingly enough, take a look at the items. You've got a Divine Glaive for Central. Okay?
All in again.
That's a wastage of all and
with
time.
Phantom execution gets him out.
The Joy.
So many things were thrown out there. I'm surprised that Carl Easy only just
He
got
left
like a
his
little
bow.
scratch. That's everything.
He's so calm, man.
Power of the Lancelot, man. He is
Power
him.
of the brute force breastplate as well.
Yeah, well, that's ADR, the iframes. Light trying to find an angle, could not get it. You were in trouble.
Wow.
पे ना वो लोग को CC चाहिए था
I
थोड़ा.
thought they would be happy with that tower.
Yeah.
I think they just want to go ahead and keep Aurora Gaming in check, saying, you know what, we will still fight if we have to. That is a Holy Crystal now picked up here for Demon Kite.
Basically
so
here they
damage
need
potential going to be pretty good now on this Joy.
something
So
like
he's got the
Miami.
items locked in. Light now having the conceal available. This is what we usually see, especially as the Lord comes up. Some of these off angles, if the roamers can set things up, but with the tier 1 turret still up for TL, they have a bit of a minor advantage when it comes to what they can work with. So
Let's
space-wise,
go.
they'll play into that. I'm wondering how Aurora wants to approach this. Again, they forced that tier 2 earlier on. I'm not sure if they'll continue to put pressure there, why the Lord is fought for, but so far a lot of focus up here on
Look at
this
the
top side.
tanks. Khalid.
I'm happy that we're getting the game that
They
we were
have
looking
two front liner
competitive, very
basically.
close. That it all boils down
Phobias
to the
and
little
this
moments.
Khalid.
The good things or the bad that stack up into the result that you would want to see. Good handling of the minion wave in mid by Aurora. They'll need that, because if sometimes Team Liquid are
You
more
won't
than
even
happy
see
to give up
Minsta.
that Lord, if they can just continue pushing down mid,
You won't
and then
even
as
see
you're
Minsta.
backing away from the Lord, they'll come back from behind you through
I
your
didn't
own
see
purple
Minsta
buff
so far
side. But they're also handling the
in
bottom
any
side
of
really
the
well. I mean,
M7
Oheb
matches.
is stuck at bottom, trying to manage it.
Those are some of the
Continues to
heroes
make it
that are
5v4,
not being
4v5
used
as
by
it's
the.
Domeng who frequently goes to the bottom lane.
But that's also one of the
Bro, did we
advantages
need
of
it,
being on
Fanny?
expanding rivers. You know, in a way, it's like even on the cross side of the map,
that's true.
You're mostly fine just because you have such a wide range of this bonus to get back onto the other side of the map with that speed boost if you need it. So pretty much a stalemate right now. Neither team really having this upper hand advantage when it comes to actually securing this Lord. It's more so of a push and pull, seeing what the roamers can provide information-wise to the junglers and deciding on how they want to go with it. Again, Light might have to rely on a conceal play if he can, or a kick play.
Good morning, Kasram.
Trying to get out potentially Sanji or Oheb. Even if he gets the Purify, that might be able to go ahead and help them. Now gets the Athena shield locked in. A little more defensiveness for Light, because he's got to be the guy to start things up here.
उसको
Teams playing the
वो
far
जाना
lane
चाहिए
pick
था
off,
ना.
the slow management to see if they
Radiant
can find an
armor.
opening where it'll suddenly be a 2v1,
UV
catching
kick.
off someone in the current rotation of
Iतना
who's
क्यों?
gonna manage, who's gonna clear, and vice versa. But Liquid has
Carried
started off
bit
this
her.
Lord. They're rushing!
Yeah, they
Lord
burst
is
out
done.
forward. Aurora couldn't even time it that well. They didn't know. Sanford flickers out of Jikudo. Light looking for it. Edwards with a jump. No, he saves the jump. That was just beautiful. Team Liquid utilized the slow push by Domeng in favor.
I told you.
Carl wants more. Thorn
I
Rose
told you,
to land.
TLPH will
Demon
win.
the electrifying beats.
They will cook the
it
second
was-
game and they
I
will
know
just
it's a
win the
small
third game.
thing, but the upper hand of having
That
a
is
tier
what
1
is
turret
happening.
up still kind of gives you that opportunity to make plays like that with map pressure, and that's exactly what
Should I
TL did.
uh,
And then by the time
watch all
Aurora
the
Gaming
streams?
realized hey, they're
Watch
taking
all the
Lord.
games.
They were too late to the party,
उनको
so
देखने का मन नहीं है
now they
सिर्फ
have to
ऑनी
deal
को
with this
टीयर
Lord.
पेज का
I
देखने
was
का
in the
मन
same
है.
mindset as Aurora. I did not expect Liquid
I
would
don't
want to
want
rush
to
that.
watch Aurora.
But they did, and now it worked out well for them. And just like that, rug pulled under our feet. Carl T's getting dove on.
Bad execution.
Hey, Lancelot.
Oh! They're getting away. Raging Sandstorm, what a bait! Domenkai has to use the ultimate. At least it's not horrible for Aurora, despite the bait coming in. But it is kind of bad still. Lord was able to charge up top, and
I
now the tier
sleep.
2
Where
mid
you
lane
want me
has
to sleep,
fallen.
bro?
They're going to be able to go for the siege now with the
SRG
Valkyries, the set
देखेगा.
still being down.
SRG.
I don't know if we'll have a replay of that, but it's
टीम
always
देखता हूँ. रुको एक
great.
मिनट
It's always a
एक
treat
मिनट
to
1
see
minute.
Lancelot in the hands of Carl
1
TZ
minute,
here. He's
guys.
able
1
to just
minute.
go ahead and escape so much. And you know, again, that's why I even wondered yesterday why we didn't see Lancelot pop up in some of our games. But you know, you're able to go ahead and
कब है
avoid
वो
so
लोग
much
का?
with Thorn Rose
SRG.
and the
Who is
Punisher.
against SRG?
Carl TZ has been baiting so
TS,
much.
TS,
He's a
Team
master.
Spirit.
He is
really good at. That's why he's the GOAT.
Team Spirit है क्या SRG के against?
Is that what a goat sounds like?
That's what you say, man.
I did not expect the silence to get broken by a man.
Hey.
A bleat from Naisu to cut through the silence.
That was Mirko, man. He always talks about the ghosts. Listen to the replay. This is what I was talking about, though. Look at the Carl TZ. All right? Look at the moves.
What a baiter, man.
Look at that. Oh.
The
And
master.
then the Thorn Rose. Oh, we missed the Thorn Rose.
Yeah,
Well,
The masterful
Bomba.
bait. While here, Naisu,
Bomba.
the master bleeder.
Team Spirit पे bomba है
Like a
bomba.
goat.
That's
That's
right.
what you call it. The gloat.
Right.
मुझे नहीं लगता bomba जीतेगा.
There you go.
I don't
But,
find a
I mean, we gotta
good
credit JP
vibe on
also for
bomba.
saving him with the Raging Sandstorm. It wasn't all
I
the
guess
GOAT, it was also
SRG.
the GOAT's
It's
dad.
time for SRG to win.
What?
No,
What are we talking about?
I mean, he calls him Daddy.
Ah.
Everyone calls him Dad JP, so yeah.
Let's get off the farm and get back to the land of dawn.
Hey, man, with how Liquid are farming up the map, it still also looks like
I
a farm
see
here.
my favorite
That's
is
true,
your
that's true.
favorite.
20 seconds from this Lord coming up. All this, by the way,
You're trying
across
to
the map is basically Guison.
copy me.
This lead
You're
they
trying to
built
copy
up.
me, huh?
You see the base turrets still standing, but the shields all
Yes,
down.
if you
and
want to
everything else
improve,
going
then
occur
watch
here
out.
now too
You need to
for
know their
Sanford.
draft, okay? The draft
This
sense matter.
Phobius has
The
done
draft sense
so
matter.
well throughout the draft, providing so much
The
that
draft
tankiness
matters.
and that front line that TL
You
can
need to
rely
know.
on. So this is
You need to know
gonna
how
be a
to
difficult
pick.
one. Lord started up.
Like
Take the
how I
initiative too.
predicted
Look at
how I
Carl TZ's
predicted the
position.
draft.
He's got the information he needs.
How I
Doming is
predicted the
around the
draft.
corner.
That's
I'm not
that
sure
will
if they're
make
gonna go for
you
like some
win
type
in
of cutoff
rank.
play here, but Doming might run
Predicting
in
the draft.
to too many members of TL.
Yeah, but now they're showing. Instead of holding that bush, Sanji decided to show, and now
You need
that
to
allows
watch.
them to
You need to watch
allows
them.
Aurora
Then
to
you only you will
recalibrate,
know
which means Liquid will change it. Are they gonna just rush it again?
I think they
what
are,
is
man.
the counter of which hero is dead. That's the Lord. That's the Lord.
JP caught in the back. Sanji here as well, trying to cut away, but it's gonna be Domeng who slices him up. Still Oheb doing a lot of damage with the Purify as well. Sanford doing the same thing now as Light comes back with the Immortality. Goes
Aim, Harry.
He'll be able to find Oheb, but he's still cutting away. He gets by, but Edward goes through them all. Sanford with a crowd with the Inferno Pursuit now against everybody.
That's a shitty wipeout.
Oh!
Is it triple kill?
He knew that he stayed alive for so long.
Bro!
18 seconds though on Carl. I think it's over.
Gee!
I think Aurora can end it here. They're gonna take the
They
mid
lost.
turret. Do they have enough
They
clear?
lost.
That's it!
One cannon minion. Aurora turned the tide with one team fight.
They lost.
Finally, they sent TL down to the lower brackets.
You are not gonna fool them twice with the same tactic. You thought it would be the Stampede
Get out of here.
through the upper bracket, but it's the light shining in the end. They sent the Golden Road Dream to the lower, and it's Aurora moving forward.
Hey man, if you want to get the Golden Road, the first team in history to be able to accomplish that, it's going to be a little bit longer.
Get out of here.
Gotta go
What
to the
was that,
lower
brother?
bracket, TL. Alright, maybe we get to see another rematch. I don't know. I know there's people out there that want to see these two teams battle it out in a best of 7, because this best of 3 was a treat in itself.
It's not
this time
about
around,
being menace, okay?
Aurora getting that
Just
revenge.
look at the replay. ऐसा शुरू हुआ था ना ऐसा शुरू हुआ था
Are they gonna just rush it again?
I think they are, man.
Look at the zoning coming down from Sanford.
देखो डोमेन का आया हाँ जो मैंने कहा जो वहां से अंदर आया यहाँ से लेस्लॉट ट्राई किया लेस्लॉट भागने की कोशिश मर गया हेरिट हेरिट को देखो Head doesn't have any role to play here. Just see, just look at the Herit. Just look at the Herit. अगर यहाँ पे कैरी लेते तो वो लोग का क्या होता? Why they can't pick carry in the shit, bro? कैरी लेते तो क्या होता वो लोग का? क्यों कैरी नहीं लिया?
I'm living in the future today.
हेरिट क्यों? ट्रोल कर रहे क्या वो लोग?
LaFell's not here, so it's me.
Holy moly, folks.
Isn't it? Wait, is every? I don't know if I'm thinking right, but is every
मतलब क्यों? हेरिट क्यों?
from the lower bracket?
We going there now. Well, Onyx Philippines kind of broke that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. They had the full.
Yeah.
That's right. M6. But
पहले भी बोला था मैंने यहाँ पे कैरी का जरूरत है. But what they got what?
Anyone that gets sent to the lower
They
bracket,
picked Herit.
I'm gonna be a little worried. I'm not saying that wouldn't be the case if it was Roar that goes down, but TL
They still have one
when
chance.
they lose
One
like
chance to
this,
go in.
man, I don't know. Something happens to them. This is what we kind of saw during the regular season. You could see it on their faces again. So
Yeah, Kerry would be a wonderful choice in this shit. जो उन्हें ब्लॉक कर दिया लेट्स गो. लेकिन हेरिट का रोल यहाँ पे कुछ था ही नहीं ना. वो लोग का रोल क्या था हेरिट का यहाँ पे? स्लो क्या? डैमेज कुछ भी नहीं दे हेरिट. देखा रिप्ले देखा फिर से देखो रिप्ले. कुछ था नहीं उसका रोल.
Sanji decided to show,
देखो
and
यहाँ
now
पे
that allows Aurora to recalibrate, which means Liquid will change it. Are they going
हेरिट
to
को
just rush
देखो.
it again?
I think they are, man.
Okay, look at the zoning coming down from Sanford over on DBK.
वहां से प्रेया आया. प्रेया लिया. हेरिट का रोल देखो यहाँ पे.
Sanji here as well, trying to cut away, but it's going to be Doming who slices him up.
Yeah, Herit.
Still Oheb doing a lot of damage with the Purify as well. Sanford doing the same thing now as Light comes back with the Immortality.
Herit भाग रहा है देखो
They'll be
अभी.
able to find Oheb, but he's still cutting away.
देखा. useless bro. हेरिट लिया क्यों? अभी तक मेरे को मालूम नहीं है हेरिट वो लोग लिया क्यों? क्यों लिए ये लोग? failed. I failed. I failed here. I failed here. Fail. I failed here also. Aurora. Even Galacticos. I failed here. Which team will win this? This Onyx. That's Onyx. It shows you the Onyx. पहला तो ऑल्टर ईगो जाएगा. पहला मैच ये ऑल्टर ईगो हो जाएगा. नहीं ओनिक जाएगा पहला मैच. देखना ओनिक पहला मैच जीतेगा. सेकेंड राउंड ऑल्टर ईगो जाएगा. थर्ड राउंड ओनिक जीतेगा. यहाँ पे 1-1-2 होगा यहाँ पे. I gave all guns to Onyx. See? That means this was 56 तो हुआ. डैमेज स्पेंड करके कुछ भी. मैं चो दिखाता हूँ. चो कैसे खेलता है मैं दिखाता हूँ. रुको एक मैच. Onyx to top 1 even if they lose. Even if they lose. Let me ask you a question. What is the counter of Vexena? Where is Vexena? What is the counter of Vexena? What is the counter of Vexana? Koyuki. Enka. That is the counter of Vexana. You say you don't know about it? You want to accept you don't know about the counter of Vexana? Or you want to use Vexana as a goal laner? Counter of Vexana, easy. Say it. Who is the counter of Vexana?
The Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Where's counter of Vexana? Just tell me, I want to know. Where's the counter of Vexana? Leave the topic. Leave the topic. Just tell me who's the counter of Vexana. I want to know from you, like, do you know the draft or not? I just want to know your draft sense. I just want to know your draft sense. What is the counter of Vexana? There's several hero. There's several hero in the mage which can counter Vexana very easily. Just give me one single name without looking, without doing cheating.
Gather at the turtle.
Launch attack.
Enemy reach level 4.
क्या करेगा तू? Damage ही नहीं इसका.
Reach level 4.
Mosquito.
Invading jungle.
It's mosquito. I'm just curious. Just tell me now. What is the counter of it? I better know better, will play better. Never play with you like never. Are you doing a rap? Better. अरे all equipment people रहते हैं.
Superb control.
俺が怖いのか無駄だ
कितना हेल्प कर रही है ये लोग और ये लोग भी तो नोब है.
無駄だ無駄だ
Better should have been become friends. Arey, why are fighting? What? Why are they fighting? Noob.
すぐ楽にしてやる貴様の死を
Don't fight, don't fight. This is my ringtone. That's an anime song.
月を見るたび思い出せ
I was just asking draft and you went there. Sayuri, you went in so much. Don't fight. What's the point of fighting? What are they doing? Are Leslie, go in and take the turret, noob.
俺が怖い無駄だ無駄だ
क्या नो कर रही है That इतना जल्दी थर्ड डे खत्म होने वाला है वो 5 बजे से खेलूंगा ना वहाँ पे from 5 bro
月を見るたび思い出せ
आज watch party था इसलिए थोड़ा कर दे रहा हूँ यहाँ पे
無駄だ
brother I better run I don't have HP
無駄だ
These are the noobs noobs
無駄だ無駄だ
They don't know anything build the choro drop भी नहीं आता sky you should see.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Yeah see I'm showing it
無駄だ
nonsense but our team is noob na our team is noob yay ML Klibo ML ML Klibo अपनी ML Klibo लेना है ML Klibo ML One player cannot change other 5 players. I mean 4 players. One player can't change the game. If 4 players are low. That's what is happening to me.
Our turret has been destroyed.
月を見るたび思い出せ無駄だ
ये किक करेगा ML Klibo ML Aki ML Klibo Sicilian Sicilian against Vexana. You really think Sicilian can counter Vexana?
Our turret is under attack.
楽にしてやる。貴様の死をもってな。
An enemy has been slain. Our inhibitor turret is
Why you
under
think
attack.
Sicilian?
Legendary.
There must be a reason behind thinking
俺が怖いのか
Sicilian.
Our inhibitor turret is
Must think
under
something.
attack.
死を見るたび思い出せ。無駄だ。すぐ楽にしてやる。貴様の旅は終わりだ。無駄だ。死を見るたび思い出せ。無駄だ。
Gather up the Lord!
Why are you doing Sicilian?
俺が怖いのか すぐ楽にしてやる。貴様の死をもってな。
Why Sicilian? Tell me.
無駄だ。
Tell me, Sayuri.
俺が怖いのか
There must be a reason lah
無駄だ。
that you will pick Sicilian against Vexana. So why it is? Why Sicilian?
無駄だ。
Why not Kagura?
すぐ楽にしてやる。貴様の死をもってな。
Why not Kagura? Why Sicilian against Vexana?
無駄だ。無駄だ。 このままでは終わらんぞ。
IMAW? What is IMAW? Why Sicilian? Not Kagura.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
俺が怖いのか
Killing spree.
'Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a song. It's not about having kills. It's about blink. Sayuri, it's about blink. Sicilian, you might think Sicilian will win against Vexana, but it's not. Cici is late game hero, it's not early game hero. Vexana will cook you.
無駄だ。
Attack the Lord! Gather up the Lord!
俺が怖いのか
Launch attack.
Retreat from the Lord!
無駄だ。死を見るたび思い出せ。すぐ楽にしてやる。貴様の
Enemy
死をも
has slain Lord.
無駄だ。無駄だ。
Hello.
Retreat.
俺が
It's
怖い
this after
Your team
us Reza. Second skill, first skill, Vexen are dead.
Attack enemy lord.
Our base is under attack. Defeat.
क्या ही बोलो तुमको I don't want to watch Aurora page. Let's